Welcome to the Tom Barnard Podcast, brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury lawyers at minnesotapersonalinjury.com with
co-host Catherine Brandt.
Alex Barnard Rasmussen.
Andy Barnard.
And Kristyn Burtt.
And
Kristyn Burtt.
There you go.
Sage snuck in just so he could say hi, but he's leaving now.
Yep.
He has to go eat.
He's hiding.
Bye.
See you later. See you later, Sagey. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristyn Burtt Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So what's going on, Kristyn Burtt?
Oh my goodness. I feel like I go away for one day. Like everything in Hollywood was crazy.
Way to go.
Yeah. Did you guys talk about the Perez Hilton situation?
No, I didn't even. What?
What's going on?
Okay. So does everyone know who Perez Hilton is before I get started?
I do.
I know the name.
For anyone who doesn't, Perez Hilton started, and we're going back to the early 2000s. He started a blog, like a celebrity gossip blog. It originally was called Page 666. You can guess who sued him. Page 6.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he just changed it to Perez Hilton. And that is his like moniker. His real name is like Mario Lavanderia is his real name. But
Isn't he stealing Paris Hilton's name?
kind of. It was kind of a spin-off of that. Yeah. And she was very famous in that era too, you know, when it was all the paparazzi and everything. So he was pretty terrible to a lot of female celebrities, a lot of gay celebrities. He outed people against their will. He would draw like, he would draw. Do you remember this? He would draw like penises next to women's faces. And I mean,
that's nice.
He would call people fat. So even though he was wildly popular at the same time, people were very upset at him. So it was like this weird conundrum of certain things. He's fallen off over the years. But I'm trying to remember what day it is. I'm going to say it like on Tuesday night. He was on TikTok self-harming himself live.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
And
go to the hospital.
Anything.
Well, this is the crazy thing. So he's on TikTok Live. All of TikTok Live's fail-safe mechanisms, and this is probably where like the massive story is, failed to cut the live off. So he is live self-harming himself. He's fully naked, by the way, you guys. Fully naked.
Great.
So
great.
he's flopping in the wind as this is all happening.
Flopping in the wind. Okay.
Yeah, Tuesday
Thanks for
night.
that visualization.
So it was 3 nights ago.
3 nights ago.
So let me tell you, it was, and that was like the least traumatic part of him being naked, because it was like a horror show. He was covered in blood. He had cuts all over his body, and he's doing it live. So anyone who was going through this, and because it was so popular, the algorithm was then driving you to it.
Oh my gosh.
So the first fail-safe mechanism on TikTok, guess what, is AI. And then AI directed it to a live human moderator. And then there was like some sort of code error. So it wasn't like a human error, but like all of the mechanisms in place to stop this. And this was being reported not only by hundreds of thousands of people at this point, because people were horrified, but there were also calls to the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office saying, we have someone who is in trouble. And so they were getting inundated on their 911 line, but people didn't know where Perez lived exactly. You know, they were just saying, we know he moved to Miami because he moved from Las Vegas to Miami in the past couple of months. He has 3 children. And they range in age. Yeah, I know. And his niece was also over there, and his sister. The sister got all of the kids out, but they did see the start of it. And I will tell you, because I did see the video, unfortunately, it was literally like you saw the movie.
Yeah, I'm looking at stills from the video, and I mean, like he literally looks like someone went after him with like a sword.
Yeah, and he was
just
cutting
covered
himself.
in cuts.
Really?
And it was, he must have been in a manic state.
Yeah,
Must have,
because he was cutting himself, and it was like hurting, but it was also like he was like moaning almost in pleasure. It was very strange. And don't go searching for the video anyway, because it is. I'm just letting all the listeners too. Please do not go searching for it. But it It was awful. So there's a big discussion around TikTok because people are saying like, well, hey, when this was owned by the Chinese, guess what? They would cut it off at any sort of site of like any type of nudity, just
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And they're like, why is now owned by Oracle? Did all of these 1, 2, 3 stopgap measures fail
Yeah.
in this case? And he was going. The problem too is he was going on and off live, so it was about a 34-minute period, though the most extended period was probably 15 minutes, and it kept happening. It kept, going on and on without all of those measures, like safety measures, not working. So
Does he have a history of mental illness?
that we know of publicly, no. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. You would hate. Like, he's done a lot of terrible things, but you also hate to see someone having a mental breakdown because you think about his
Yeah.
kids. His kids are impacted, and I think the kids are like 13, 11, and like
Oh.
8. They're very young, and I guess he's had financial problems recently. My friend used to be his entertainment editor for the site overall, and she was laid off in December. So that financial situation kind of tracks with all of that. But
Wow. Oh, that's all tragic.
it's
awful.
tragic, and I think it's also a big, it's a real big wake up call for parents who have their kids on social media.
Yeah.
These stopgap measures are not happening. We've seen it happen with YouTube in the past, what it was feeding kids. Now we're seeing something like this with TikTok, and one of the lawsuits from Meta. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg just got handed a $1 billion judgment about harming teens with
Oh.
the way his algorithm is.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
know that.
Yeah, I think that it was handed down yesterday. So it's one of those situations where I feel like we are kind of at a reckoning point with all of this.
We are. I agree, and I think that I think it's about time, to tell you the truth. And it's too bad that things have to get this horrible before some stopgap measures get put in place, because it's really outrageous that got live streamed.
Correct. And for a lot of people
Yeah.
who may be feeling triggered by this, you don't want to give somebody ideas for someone who's already feeling low.
Exactly.
It's always why when we write articles about suicide or about attempted suicide, we always put in, if you are struggling right now, mental health wise, because oftentimes people are influenced by that.
The amazing thing about that is Kath and I have been talking about this the last couple of weeks. People are in one of those modes right now where if they're not really angry with the world, they want to appear that they're angry with the world. I mean, you go on social media, it's just all hatred. You go on
It is driven by social media.
YouTube. Everything on YouTube is how much they hate Donald Trump, and then you get through that, and then it's how much they hate people who hate Donald Trump. It's like, oh my God, you have anything going on that doesn't have hatred involved? No, they don't.
Well, I remember back when you were in maybe junior high. Is that when Facebook basically was started?
Yeah, that's about right.
No, high school.
2007 is really when it hit
High
hard.
school.
Because
Yeah,
when
oh,
I
yeah.
'Cause I remember
graduated,
cutting became all of a sudden like
Yeah, I remember that.
people were talking about cutting.
when I graduated from college is when I got a Facebook, because back then you had to have a college email
Yep.
account to
Oh, yeah.
get on
Had
Facebook.
to
Yeah,
be
I-
EDU.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got on
that's right.
You're
Facebook
thinking of
because
MySpace.
I was
Oh, I'm
invited
thinking
by
MySpace.
Mary, who had a Facebook account because she got it through St. Thomas. That's how I got on Facebook at the time.
so
That's
it was
funny.
MySpace.
So it was
first.
MySpace, yes.
Yeah, MySpace. MySpace coincided with the emo boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
wasn't it
yeah.
supposed to be music at first?
No, it's music
am I
now.
thinking of?
But
You could,
Oh.
well,
but
it's
it
coming
was-
back as a social media site, MySpace, by the way. Just throwing
weird.
that
Sure.
into the mix.
We need
We
another
need more.
one.
Yeah, we don't have
But that
enough.
one was very sweet. Like, you would put your like top 8. That was the most drama of like which of your friends you put in your top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And you put a
if
song
you-
on there.
Yeah,
and
you wrote a song, maybe related to a boy.
Oh, God.
very pure. Very pure. Yeah, I had a friend in middle school that self-harmed and attempted suicide multiple times.
Oh,
And
God.
yeah, it's wild. And it is, I know a lot about it because I had a friend for years that did it. And I know there is like a weird pleasure sensation to it when somebody's been doing it for a long time. It's like addictive, and there is like a weird thing in their brain that it's like,
Yeah.
it hurts, but I like it type
Hurts
thing.
so
and that's why
good
people
type
keep
of
doing
idea.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's weird. Like the fact that you said that, like that's what happens when somebody's been self-harming for a long time.
Well, think about S&M. That's what they're doing, beating on each other. And
Right.
you
True.
know,
Right.
It's like somehow that
Yeah.
makes them happy.
If anyone was, I think Margaret was asking, yeah, he was 5150, whatever Florida's version of it, but they can only hold him for up to 72 hours. So,
Yeah, which is crazy.
Really?
yeah.
I don't know.
that's
After
it.
seeing that, you think there'd be like a 5150
Well,
special
Ultimate.
edition.
yeah,
Premium.
but don't Child Protective Services get involved? I mean, this was in
I'm
their house.
Well, I'm
Sure
sure
they-
that they will.
His sister has taken temporary custody of the kids for now, so that's good.
good,
And
at
then my guess is that he goes to some type of mental rehab
Yeah.
facility at this point.
Well, because they can't remove you from the home, but they can remove the children from the home.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
well,
that's the thing.
Does
something,
he
I
have
guess.
a significant other that is
No
involved in
significant
his
other,
children?
and his mother has been kind of his partner in raising the kids.
Okay.
She's lived with him, so and his
What happened
mother.
to the mother?
Yeah, where's the
She's
mother?
still there, and she moved. So the family moved, kind of bounced around. They were in L.A. to New York, back to L.A., moved to Vegas, and then his mom wanted to go back to Miami, Florida, where she's from, just to be around family. And he decided to follow his mother there. And I think just without a plan, and a lot of his entertainment roots are on the West Coast. Miami is just a different beast. It's
Yeah.
the entertainment
Yeah.
scene is very, very different, and he wasn't entrenched in that. And it's not, if it was 2001 where like entertainment was booming, you could slide right in there and be fine,
Yeah.
but it's not the same
Yeah.
anymore.
It's kind of surprising because with, it being social media, that he's a social media star or whatever, why can't you just be anywhere?
Yeah.
I think he thrived off of celebrity connection. And so whether in Vegas you have their celebrities and like a lot of the singers who would come through,
Right,
and he would cover
right.
that. LA was one thing, but Miami is more international, and he's Cuban, but I think that if you haven't been entrenched in that scene in a while, they're not going to just welcome you with open arms.
Yeah.
The
That whole thing
clubs
is
and
so
everything else, and
sad.
he's kind of old to be in a club too. He's in his
Yeah.
late 40s.
Well, and
Yeah.
also maybe, what he's doing is very distasteful, and it's not exactly.
Well, but if he's in a
Family
manic
friendly.
episode, you can't really blame him.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm just
guess.
talking about
Yeah.
his general stuff is distasteful and not
absolutely, yes.
family friendly. And a lot of Cubans are very family oriented, so they would
Oh,
not
yeah.
like his
Oh,
form
yeah.
of entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really sad story, but I think it's a bigger discussion about social media. One we've had here quite a bit, and just more detail. So Mark Zuckerberg was fined $942 million. In addition to, he'd already been fined $375 million in the first phase of the case. And it is for
Spare yacht might have to
harming.
be sold.
It is for harming children's mental health. That is directly what it is for. So.
Well, I'm telling you, Fawny was watching she was over the other day, and she was watching some show. It's all these teenage girls, and they're just being miserable and awful to each other.
Oh, they're
and
like tween shows are
I know.
the
shows,
worst.
I'm like, I think that this is all mentally harmful.
And I
They
tell
shouldn't be
her,
acting this.
I'm like, no sassy girl shows is what I tell her. And she's like, can I
Yeah.
watch TV? I'm like, no sassy girl shows. And I'm like, either everybody's being a lunatic,
Yep.
or they're complaining and whining at each other and
Yeah.
being mean.
Well, there was
Well, I
that
mean,
one-
isn't that accurate though of middle school girls? So
Not really. I mean,
There was
I
that
don't know,
weird
but
gymnast show where they were all gymnasts or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
and they were all awful to
Breaking
each other.
Point.
and-
I know. There's like the
Oh,
mean team.
backstabbing.
And
Make
then
it
the
or
nice-
break it. Make it or break it.
Make it or break it.
my
That's a
God, yeah.
classic. I know the woman who wrote for that show. That's a
my
classic.
But I mean, they're not good for those. I don't
No.
think that they show healthy relationships at all.
I don't know.
That-
I don't know why there always has to be a bad guy. You know,
Yep,
it's like
you're
those
right.
girls are mean and we're nice. It's like,
Yeah.
why can't
Well, the
everybody just
show is about 15 years old, and it was written in the Caroli era, like Marta, Bella, like when harmful gymnastics,
Yeah.
abusive coaching was kind of popular.
Like was the thing.
My
Yeah.
God.
I'm sure she would write it differently today, I would think.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's not even one of the worst. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm just like, why?
I know. I just.
Why are
ugh.
all tween shows like this. It's like I found a couple that are not that way, but there always does have to be like one mean girl in every show.
We're still at the age where it's no, you can't watch hamsters. Can I watch hamsters? No, they're stupid.
Someday you'll think the glory days of the hamsters.
Yeah.
Like, why can't we just watch
hamsters?
hamsters?
What's hamsters?
Those YouTube videos where there's just like hamsters going through mazes.
Oh, like the yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't watched one of those in probably 6 months at least, because they're just like they're dumb,
They are.
very very dumb, and it's like it's not harmful or anything, but it's like watch something good for you for a change.
I think watching hamsters sounds delightful compared to most children's programming.
My kids, when they were younger, were very into dominoes. That was the
Oh,
only thing I
domino
let them
videos?
watch on YouTube. I was like, you can watch dominoes, and that's it.
People were playing dominoes?
No, like
They set 'em up and tip 'em?
these incredible
the
things, and
mazes.
they have them
Oh, yeah.
knocked down, and
Yeah.
it's like an unbelievable amount of dominoes, and they have like. There's like a flower
I know
that
what you're
turns
talking
into a
about now.
bee, and
Yeah.
it's like it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is
That's
the only
fun.
YouTube thing that you can watch is dominoes. And still to this day, I'm like, no, just dominoes.
The good news about the younger generations, and this report came out of the Hollywood Reporter today, sales of vinyl records, turntables, paper notebooks, pens, analog watches,
Oh,
board
God.
games, books, and film cameras continue to grow year over year thanks to Gen Z.
Oh, speaking of which,
Interesting.
actually, speaking of things that are were cool and now are cool again, apparently. You know what Ethan asked me for his birthday this morning?
No.
He wants a pair of Zubas.
A pair of Zubas.
Oh my God.
He wants the orange
Jesus.
zebra striped Zubas.
How does he even know about Zubas?
Because when I wake up, I check my emails and stuff, and there was an ad on my phone for Zubas. And he was like, "What are those?" And I was like, "They're Zubas."
Oh my
And
God.
he was like, "Can I
many
have
years ago was
Zubas?"
Your
Oh,
purple
no.
and black zebra stripe Zubas that you
hideous.
lived in for I don't know how many
Well,
decades.
to explain this, that was what, 20, 25 years ago?
That was a long time
Closer
ago.
to
yes.
30, probably.
Probably closer to 30. I was the first person that advertised Zubas because the Hawk and Animal were the ones who
Oh, yeah.
made them and all the rest of it. So I was the voice of Zubas for a long time.
Zubas.
They're very comfy, jammy type.
They
The
are.
good news is they make youth Zubas down to a 18-inch waist, so we'll get Fawn and Sage some.
Oh, I'm sure
I
Sage
don't
will
even
be
know
all
what
over that.
Zubas are.
don't?
Oh.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I was gonna say you got Google.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Surprisingly,
Seriously.
Zubas are not my jam. Yeah,
Tom Barnard had purple, like a Viking zebra stripe one, and a pink and black zebra
Yep.
stripe one. Are they still making that pattern?
They
I
have all sorts
wonder.
of patterns. You know
Do
that
they even make Zuba? They still make
They're
Zubas?
still- yeah, that's what
you just
I know,
said.
but I mean, the fact that they still make them is shocking to me.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen anyone wear Zubas.
That's what
in
I'm
quite some
saying. Like, when's the
time.
last time you saw somebody
while.
wear Zubas?
Well, look how huge Crocs are again. They're huge. Every
Yeah.
kid has a
Crocs
pair
are
of
huge.
Crocs on.
Crocs, yes.
Zubas
We were
are
sitting at
for a specific demographic. I feel like now in 2026, if you're still wearing
Yeah.
Zubas.
Here, I'll
I have a
show
feeling
you
that they
some-
would be,
some
in the
Zubas.
fall, that that they would make a little comeback.
It feels very New Jersey to me. Nobody
It
from
is.
New Jersey
Yeah.
come and yell at me. Like a guy, like a total Jersey guy would be wearing
Oh,
Zubas
yeah.
on weekends.
Here we go, Zubas. There they are.
Zubas.
You got the
those-
jazz
those
pattern,
aren't
like
e-
the cup.
Those
Yeah,
aren't
like the
even as
cup.
loud as they used to be. They're much
No.
more subdued.
Oh,
They
there's-
are much
there's
more
this-
subdued.
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there they are.
There's the ones
Here
that
it
Dad
comes.
had.
The purple and the
Yep.
chevrons.
Over here.
Yep, he
Yep.
had those.
Yep. Yeah. Ethan wants these ones right over here.
He wants
Those are
That's the
sweet.
ones
That
he
looks like
wants.
superhero pants to
Yep.
me.
He wants
No, they have all
Zebras.
sorts of Zubas.
Or
Pretty
And he
Crazy.
wears them to the gym and lifts a lot of weights. This is like the guy. And then he has an energy drink.
Yep,
Drinks
exactly.
only monsters.
That's
and
hilarious.
protein.
I was
was
like,
so
I'm
funny.
totally
We were at-
stereotyping someone.
We were out at dinner and there was a group. There was some parents that had 3 boys there, and they were all were wearing Crocs. And I said, "Oh, Crocs! Our grandson loves his Crocs, and our granddaughter. Everybody's into Crocs." And the kid says, "Do you know what it's called when you put the strap down?" I said, "No, what's it called?" He says, "Sports mode."
is
And then he
sports mode.
runs.
Sports mode.
Sports mode is
Okay.
when you have the little strap down. But like my second graders, I had to ban them from wearing Crocs to school in the spring because I was like,
Oh,
they're
the
playing
mud.
kickball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their shoes flying off,
No.
and they can't run, and their
Oh,
shoes
yeah.
falling off, and they
Yeah.
can't. I'm like, no, you can't wear Crocs to school.
They're
I'm sorry.
Wildly popular again.
They are. Well, and it's like they're really great for kids because it's like you can wear them to the pool, you can wear them to the lake, you can wear them to the
Right.
store, you can wear them to what, and you can wipe them down if they're
Right.
dirty, and then
Hose
they
them
look
off.
nice
Stinky
again.
feet. Everyone gets stinky feet in Crocs. You can smell those a mile away.
It's true.
That's
Yeah,
nice
as
to
they get
know.
older, for sure.
Yeah,
but
we-
I mean, kids are always wearing socks these days now too.
Yeah, they wear socks with the Crocs.
Nobody ever
Oh.
is
Yeah.
barefoot. It's always socks. And I'm like, I
God.
hate socks.
Hey,
I
me
don't
too.
know. Yeah.
You're wearing socks right now. Phony.
I'm
I
wearing
have to
socks.
wear socks on here because of weird internet people.
Yeah, you
Oh.
do.
Just
never
wear
know.
just wear a onesie.
I could do that.
Tiger onesie.
We got to take a
We
quick
could get you a
break.
Zuba onesie.
Well, we'll come right back. Then I got something to pass along to you, which is quite the compliment, I will tell you that. Ladies and gentlemen, Bradshaw and Bryant, their website is minnesotapersonalinjury.com. But at Bradshaw and Bryant, they don't stop at personal injury. If you've been accused of a crime and need criminal defense representation, they're here to help. Visit them in Waite Park or Golden Valley. Talk to them on the phone, 320-259-5414, or schedule a video call. Arrangements are flexible, but when it comes to getting their clients the representation they need, there is no compromise.
Oh my.
So I just got a message sent to me that was very cool. And
Oh dear.
actually, I don't know if I can get through this without choking up.
Uh-oh.
This guy said, you know why I love your show so much? And there was a pause. And he said, because it goes back to when interview shows were really good. Your show reminds me a lot of the Johnny Carson show.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, yeah.
Now that's a hell of a compliment.
Highest
right
praise in the
there.
world for TB.
So good. Yeah,
But
when they
you know,
just
the thing
came
about
by for a drink and a cigarette.
There you, I mean, we don't scream about other. Oh, I hate this guy and I hate that guy. And Johnny Carson never did that.
We should start smoking in here.
Imagine
All of
start
us.
smoking in here.
All
Yeah,
of us
yeah.
should just start smoking.
I
But
want to do
thank
candy
you.
cigarettes.
Thank you. That
Candy
was a hell of a
cigarettes.
compliment to be compared to the Johnny Carson show. But it is kind of, I see their point. It is a show that kind of flows and
Can I have the Pepsi can?
Yeah, I was just I
You're
saw that
freaking me
comment.
out.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't
fine.
know.
Let's just put it on the table, please.
Yeah.
Thank
why?
you.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
want
it?
it knocked down. Thank you.
I'm not knocking it down. I'm just thinking about Johnny Carson. He never knocked the can down, did he? So I wouldn't either.
Probably.
No, but that was a hell of a compliment. So thank you very much for that. That was but it is. I didn't even realize it, but now looking at it from the outside, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Is trying to do a show that's entertaining, and it's not about screaming. God, I cannot take most of these spots anymore. You know who's really horrible, and this is why he's horrible, and sometimes he's wearing this. I mean, they criticize everything about someone they hate. That's all they do. Well,
It's
like
a
I
lot
said,
of clicks.
I do.
Yeah.
It does get a lot of clicks. There's no question.
Rage
if we started-
bait.
Yeah, but like I said, we're building this show on being normal people, and I'll give you an example. Because when you were talking earlier, I was thinking about this. That people have these days where they go off the deep end and do really weird things and all the rest of it. If I go out and have a day that's didn't go as well as I thought it would, the first thing I think of is, at least I get to go home to Catherine, and I hope the kids are there when I get there.
Aw, that's
That's
nice.
a fact. That's what I think of every time is I can go to my family. And part of that is because we didn't have this when I was a little kid. My mother did her best, but she was working about 70 hours a week, so she was hardly ever there. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole deal here. I'm getting really, really tired of turning on the television and hearing how much someone hates someone else. I don't care.
You should just watch Bluey.
Yeah.
Watch what?
I was
Just
like,
watch
don't turn on
Bluey.
the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't turn on the news. Oh, and one other thing
Never.
I got to point out, I was also sent a picture of Louis Anderson. And I get those once in a while, but I really miss Louis Anderson so much, I can't even tell you. That guy, every second he was in Minnesota, he would go visit my mother. He would go hang out at my mother's place and just visit with her all day. That's the kind of world that I want to live in. And that's the kind of world I'd like to kind of help create with this show. You don't have to be nuts and go off the deep end and, you're horrible and oh my God. It's not good for you. Don't do it. Right?
Yep. All gonna quit social media and TV news.
Well, today
Yeah.
we're gonna go see Minions and Monsters this afternoon because it's a rainy, cruddy day.
Because
And
technically Minions 4, right?
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it?
I think so.
think-
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go see that.
But it's a
this
prequel.
Oh, right. It's
Oh,
like
it's
how
a
they
prequel.
became Minions
How
or
they
something,
became
right?
minions. Yep.
Yeah.
And just going online trying to find a movie, I had a flashback. Remember the newspaper and how you just used to be able to open up the one page and there were all the movies and where they
Yep,
were and the show
absolutely.
times. Now it takes you 15 minutes because you got to join the club, you got to buy an
No,
app,
I just
you
already
gotta
have.
do this,
I
you
have
gotta
a
do that.
Fandango, and I was like, I'll just
Put
do
in
it.
your credit card. It's like, ugh. Everything's so exhausting now.
Or you
It
could call
is.
AOL
It's
movie
supposed to
phone.
be easier, but it's not. They're just trying to track our data. That's all it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I miss the days of if I wanted the Times for Brideshead Revisited, press 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the
There
movie.
you go.
Mr. Movie Phone.
Or the
Mr.
Times for The Phantom Menace, press 2.
I didn't like that either. I just like.
No, it was horrible.
I like
No,
that.
it's
That was
you'd
the
have to
only
wait
good thing
through the
about
whole
the
thing.
paper.
Yep, wait through every movie,
Yes.
and then you press
you're
the
like,
time.
The
Yep.
Seinfeld episode when everybody was calling
Kramer. Yep.
Kramer
Oh, yeah.
because he had the number was really close to the movie phone, so he just started making stuff up. He's like, "Why don't you just tell me what you want to see?" That was a really funny episode.
That's really funny. I just remember like looking. Showcase Cinemas was our big Cineplex near. It wasn't even that near our house. We didn't have a movie theater in our town. We had to go a couple towns over, about 20 minutes away, to go to see the movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go see one that we used to go to all the time when the kids were little.
Yeah.
And we haven't been to in a long time. So hopefully it's not all janked up and it's okay.
We're
see.
hoping.
We'll let you know on Monday.
Yep.
Bum, bum.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like I said, I love doing this show because of conversations like this, talking about stuff that actually matters rather than screaming about that. That really triggered me. The guy you're talking about, they just went off the deep end.
Yeah.
Chris
It's so
Hilton.
sad that he's driving himself crazy by doing that.
Well, we don't know why he's driving himself crazy at this
Yeah.
point.
We don't know, and obviously there's a
Yeah.
lot going on behind the scenes, and you just worry about the kids. I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
that's
the
like those
biggest
are really
impact.
tough ages for your dad to be losing his mind. Like
Yeah.
those are the worst ages.
Arguably, yeah.
What age
Yeah.
are you talking about?
like
Like
early
13, 8
teens.
to 13.
Eight,
Like 'cause
11,
when they're little,
13.
it's like you don't even know what's going on.
I missed it by 1 year. I was 7.
Well,
No,
you know, last night, okay, so you might get mad at this, but I'm going to tell this story anyway. So
Oh,
last
oh.
night,
Oh, here we go.
we're sitting around.
Great.
Sage spent the night last night because he didn't want to go out to dinner with his parents because he was going to be bored, but we had an event before, so we picked him up, brought him home. And I don't know what I was doing, but I go upstairs to sit with them. And there's this television show, this full-grown woman is buying squishies. Are you aware of the squishy
Oh, God,
phenomenon?
yes.
Yeah.
Were you watching YouTube?
I don't know what it was.
Can't tell you how many times I've said don't watch
Yeah.
YouTube.
But
It
you,
is YouTube,
this
yeah.
woman
You
was
can't
so
watch YouTube.
manic about these squishies. I got the little one and the packaging. It's so fantastic. And I was like, this
I've
is
probably told
so crazy.
I've had to have told you about 20 times, please don't let the kids watch YouTube.
Well,
Well, they don't.
Well,
That
that
sounds
was
like
YouTube.
YouTube.
That was definitely
Okay.
Oh, it's the only places it
But
is on
the
YouTube.
point
Yeah.
of the story is everything is so hyper and so
It's horrible.
Yeah.
crazy right now. I hope that we're going to enter a new age soon of something other than
I'm hoping.
buy this, and she must. And I said, Sage, this is just an ad for squishies.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I was like, she mentioned the Shein,
Shein,
Yeah.
like 450 times. The reason why she did that is because they're paying her. Even when
Absolutely,
she
yes.
says
Yeah.
this one might be a half scam, it doesn't look exactly like
yeah.
it is. I'm like, she mentioned that brand. So she's getting paid, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Or she has affiliate links that
Yeah,
if
something.
someone
Yeah.
purchases
I'm like-
from that link, yeah.
And I don't even know.
I was trying to explain to him that this is just another way to get you to be all hyper and want more things,
that's
and
big.
he would not believe me.
It's exactly why I don't want them watching YouTube. YouTube is literally just
Yeah.
obsessive, stupid trash.
Yeah.
A lot of it is.
It is.
I didn't even
and now he's
know-
going to be in trouble because he knows he's not supposed to
Uh-oh.
watch YouTube.
Well, good, because I don't want to always. Now, it's
Well,
hard
and
to be
I've
the
told-
bad cop here all the time because I don't know
I've told you so many times to not let my kids watch YouTube.
yeah.
Well, sometimes
See
I'm
you
not
later,
here.
Kristyn.
How many
Kristyn
times?
left. She left the scene.
No, you have to understand. At least 20 times I've been like, do not let my kids watch YouTube. Do not let my kids watch YouTube.
Okay.
They
that's
don't
the
know what
last time
YouTube
I
is the
promised.
problem.
What?
What?
They don't know what YouTube is.
We do.
You turn the
They-
TV on and it's just a bunch of squares with crap in it. And
Yeah,
The
that's
kids,
true.
that's
the
how our
kids
TV works.
definitely know what.
Yeah, they're
YouTube
old
is.
enough, I think. See,
the kids,
they're
I'm sure,
fine.
knew.
Well,
Yeah.
Sage is in an age where he's trying to like push the boundaries for sure.
Oh, well, he's
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
trouble.
What's happening?
He's
right
in
now.
trouble. I can tell you that.
Well, let me tell you one thing, though, about the other side of it. So he slept over last night, and he knows that I get up a lot earlier than Catherine does. So he wandered upstairs.
To watch YouTube.
No, not to watch YouTube. It had nothing to do
Seven.
with
He slept till
YouTube.
7.
But I can't remember what we were watching. It wasn't YouTube, though. It was something else. We're watching it. And for one of your grandchildren to come over and sit on your lap and lean his head against your shoulder to watch TV, you know how wonderful that is?
That's
I mean,
sweet.
seriously. It's so
It
sweet
is
and
sweet.
wonderful. And all 4 of the kids do it. All, Andy's 2 kids, Alex's 2 kids. That's a huge part of watching television for me with the kids, because they always put their head right next to my face and watch. I just love that so much. I
Don't
worked
don't
toward
watch
that for a
YouTube.
No YouTube.
No, I was trying to think of what we were watching. I think it was just Sports Report,
You know what
because
Collins
Sage
knew?
loves sports.
He does love
He
sports.
loves sports.
Oh, as a matter of fact, last night we were at this wine and cheese thing. A friend of mine, Heather, is a real estate agent. She had a little customer
very nice.
appreciation thing. And anyway, so we went to it, and one of the guys comes up and says, "So how's Sage? Sage is the one that's on the podcast sometimes, right?" I'm like, I'm going to tell Sage that. He's going to be very excited
He'll
that
get
somebody
ego
knows
disappear.
who he
Sage loves
is.
You know I'm famous, everybody?
I mean, he's a future podcaster. I mean,
Oh,
we know
absolutely.
this, right?
Yeah.
He's like, he's the one that
Dan-
knows everything about sports, right? I'm like, that's him.
Dan says that he should be a sideline reporter
Yeah.
for sports.
Oh,
he
absolutely.
would be good
I
at
can
that.
see him. He could. Yeah. Well, YouTube, not YouTube channels, but podcasts just talking about sports are huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
they are, absolutely. They are indeed, but yeah,
I can see him doing it.
That's the part of it I do love, though. It's just okay. Well, because I don't know where we were even watching sports or whatever, but it was just he was very excited. And,
Probably YouTube.
What?
Probably
It was
YouTube.
not YouTube. It was some sports channel. Oh God, she's never going to
Should I
let
leave
it
again?
go now. All right, let's move on to another subject.
You know what
shall we?
Collins' new way of showing affection to me is?
There you go. Good.
Biting you?
Yeah, punching you in the shin.
He'll come up to me and pet my arm and go, meow.
Oh, we love anything cat.
You're the
That's
kitty.
great.
He thinks everything with fur on it is a cat, including me.
Okay.
He's got a pet bunny thing that he carries around
I
and
love
meows
it.
with, and it's just like he's meowing all day.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Great.
love it.
He's all about the meowing.
Oh boy. Well, we have since you made my son watch YouTube, I'm gonna
didn't
I'm
watch
gonna out you
YouTube.
about how you flashed everyone at the library.
Oh, I knew that was going to come up.
Okay, what happened?
Oh, it was the weirdest.
What happened?
The library is a sacred
I know.
place. What's
Yeah,
happening?
sacred
I know.
place.
So we got here early and it's rainy.
It was a very chaotic morning. It was like all of
Yeah.
a sudden Alex is coming over. Sage is asking Bop Bop to buy him this specialty basketball on this website because he doesn't like the feel of his and he doesn't like just plain old orange and black basketballs.
Oh my God.
He wants to make his own basket. And Alex is saying, no, you can't have it. And so then anyway, so it turns into this big thing. And then it was cold and rainy outside.
It
So I
was,
went in and I
yeah.
changed. And then we're going to go to a movie. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to need a heavier shirt because it's always really hot in the movie theaters. So I was like absent-mindedly doing all this stuff, and I'm making bacon and doing this and trying to feed the kids, and everybody's, it was like chaos.
yeah. And so I come in here
And
and,
then-
everybody's freaking out and I'm like, okay, fine, you stay here with Bop Bop. Sage, Mom, and I are going to go to the library. Like, Sage needs some new books to read.
Yep.
It seems like everybody needs to kind of separate. Like, we'll just go to the library and it'll be super chill and whatever. And so I'm walking we go into the library. And there's two doors, like the one to get into like the entry area and then one to actually get in the library. And so Fawn and I walk through the first door and then my mom is like not coming through the first door. And I turn around and her eyes are bulging out of her head and her shirt is completely unbuttoned.
Oh.
And she doesn't have a tank top
I had a
on
bra
underneath.
and I have a bra.
What is
Okay.
going on? And she's like,
That's
I
good.
exposed myself in the library.
You did what?
I absentmindedly was like, oh,
Let me just
I'm
take this
going
off.
indoors. I start unbuttoning my, because it's like this heavy overshirt sort of thing.
Oh.
And I just absentmindedly start taking, and all of a sudden there's these little kids looking at me, and I'm like, what? I look down, I'm like, oh shit! And I
Really
was like,
nice.
what's going on? And
so
then
then-
the librarian is
Yeah.
like, what's happening?
I know. They were like, "You okay?" And we were like, and I was like, I don't know. And she and I are laughing, and there's like, it's a very small library, by the
Small.
way, as well, very small. And so we walk in, and there's people on computers, and we're laughing,
Crying, laughing.
because she's just flashed everyone in the,
The
library.
librarian's laughing her ass off.
I know.
You had
And
a
then
bra on, didn't you?
I did have a
And
bra.
then-
Oh, thank
I
God you
didn't
had a
take
bra.
my shirt off. It was just,
Can you imagine no bra? Be like, well, I'm here.
and as
Great.
we're leaving, the librarian says, "Keep it together now."
and I was like, we can't make any promises. It's
They said, Lee, keep it together
Yeah,
now to you?
she sure
That's
did.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's great. So
Oh
they had a
yeah,
sense of
I
humor.
was-
I'm like, oh, here we go, another crazy
I know.
Catherine
But
story.
yeah, there's like people on computers and they're all
Yeah.
staring at us because we're laughing and she's buttoning her shirt back up and I was like, oh my God.
and I'm like, why
Oh
did I
my
just
God.
do that?
God.
And she's like, now I'm the crazy lady.
Yeah.
Exposing
Banned.
herself at the library.
Banned from the Minnetonka Library.
Yeah. They're
It is
committed.
what it is.
I was like, we were just trying to get Sage a couple books.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
why.
like, what a morning! what a
What
morning!
books are you trying to get?
Oh god!
Exactly.
The old
Unbelievable.
Jackie
got
Collins.
He got Norse folklore books, is what
Oh,
he got.
wow.
So
There
Is
you
it
go.
all Norse folklore basically like if you don't eat your porridge, this monster will tear your arms off?
I, hope
I
not.
don't know. We'll
see.
We'll ask Sage. He got an Odin one, a Loki one, and then like a general Norse folklore book. And he wanted Thor, but they didn't have Thor.
Of course, he wanted Thor.
Yeah.
It depends on what age they're made for, because Norse folk, like even with just like the gods and stuff, it can get pretty messed up.
Okay.
I know. I'm interested.
Well,
to,
these are made for his age group.
Oh,
so
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
guessing.
they were graphic novels, so I was like, they probably will be. Well, two of them are graphic novels, so I'm like, I think they'll be fine because they were like in the children's section and stuff, and I don't know, because he's at a weird situation where he's 8, so he's young, going into 3rd grade, because a lot of 8th graders turn 9 during the school year, but he turns
Right.
9 in the summer. But he reads at like a 5th, 6th grade level. And so there's not a lot of books that are like, the content is appropriate for him,
Yeah.
but they're difficult enough for him. So he's been very into graphic novels lately, and I'm like, that's whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
That was me reading inappropriate books at like 10, 11. I'm like, look at this Jackie Collins novel. You're like,
Oh, well. There you
those, you're
have
like,
it.
I was way too young to be reading these.
Yeah.
Well,
you were.
at that age, like so much goes over your head, I watched the
It
movie
does.
Grease no less than 677
Oh yeah,
times.
and you were very young.
And I was
maybe
so young,
8.
and I had no idea. And then I watched it as an adult, and I was like, "Why was I watching this?"
Yeah.
Right.
And she's like, "You didn't understand anything that was going on." I was like,
That's true. It
I
does go over
didn't.
your
It all
head.
went over my head when I saw
Yeah.
Grease.
Yeah,
no, I had
absolutely.
no idea.
Saturday Night Fever too. They did a I don't know if people remember this, but it was rated R, but it was so popular because of
Right.
Grease that they did a PG version.
Oh.
They put out in
Yeah.
the theater. I still
That's
didn't
right.
understand it.
I love this, and I'm just telling you. So, Kristyn, welcome to the newest version of the Johnny Carson Show.
I love it.
You're a little
I was
not
just
high
at
for
the
next-
Tonight Show studio on what day did I miss you guys? Wednesday. On Wednesday,
Yeah.
because I was
Yeah.
back at the old Johnny Carson studio was in use. iHeartRadio was using it, so for a concert.
Absolutely love
Nice.
it. Absolutely love it. All right, so you're going to be with us 3 days next week?
No,
Oh God, here she goes.
But this is
again.
it. This is it. I will be out on Monday, but I am doing something very fun, and I will have a lot to report on. I'm spending the day at Universal Studios for their fall lineup. So I will have all things to report that's happening on NBC and Peacock coming this fall. All the new shows. So I will have a full report on Wednesday.
All right.
Love it. We look forward to talking to you in another month then.
No, the rest of the month is super quiet. You're going to be sick of me by the end of August. You'll be
No
like, aren't you
way.
going to miss again?
Yeah, there you go.
right.
All right, we will talk to you on Wednesday.
Wednesday, for sure, I'll be here.
Thanks very much.
Bye, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kristyn Burtt. And now, of course, the major segue into Tim Lammers and his movie reviews, brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers at minnesotapersonalinjury.com. What's up there? Who's that other person up there, Andy?
That's a video that Charlie sent me that I'm going to play in the third segment.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay,
not that
good.
guy cutting himself.
No, that's
No, we
not
would not.
Perez Hilton. I wouldn't
Good.
play that on our show.
No, thank you.
Or ever anywhere.
Yeah, we
So-
just talked about that with Kristen. I'm sure you've heard about this.
On the advice of counsel, I am pleading the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah.
What
nasty.
color is your tie? On the advice of counsel,
Well, there you
Dr.
go.
Fauci?
I'm going to pass this along to you, Timmy, because you're a part of it. But we got the high compliment today because, as you know, on podcasting and particularly that era, people are getting more and more angry and mean and screaming at each other and everything's horrible and I hate Trump and Trump hates you and blah, blah. So this person sent me a message that compared this show to a modern version of the Johnny Carson show.
there you go, baby.
That's a hell of a compliment right there, man.
Oh,
Somebody just said Tommy Carson.
Tommy Carson, there you go.
hey,
Well, Doc.
yo.
I got to get somebody named Doc on the show, I guess, or Ed McMahon. You used to
Doc
have
is
Ed on
still
the.
going too, baby. He's
Yeah.
still playing concerts.
He is absolutely no question, but I used to love having Ed McMahon on. He was on the KQ Morning Show about 4 times a year, and every time he came on, I go, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ed McMahon." And the second we put him on, he'd go, "Here's Tommy." It was very sweet. It was very so. That's a
the
high
good old
compliment.
days. The good old days
Yep.
of talk shows. And you know, really,
Yep.
it didn't really change until after Leno. Yeah, Leno, probably, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
that's
because
probably right.
you had Letterman, and you know, Letterman's an odd duck and always behaved
Oh,
that way.
God,
But
yes.
at least he conducted that actual format. And then Leno too, and then Conan too. But then I really don't watch a lot of Jimmy Fallon, but isn't a lot of like game playing and stuff like goofy
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
They just kind of turn it into something different, and then the other thing is political blathering, which I don't
Right.
appreciate in any space. So yeah, you know, avoid that stuff. Nobody wants to hear it.
I agree with you. I don't think people want to sit and watch podcasts where all they do is go off the deep end. Well, we're talking about, what's that channel again? YouTube?
Yes.
People just ripping each other to shreds on there. I'm like, why do you want to live like that?
It's a lot of
Yeah.
audiences that
Calm
boy,
down. I mean, I've been through some angry periods in my life, so I'm not totally innocent.
Yeah.
But I'd like to move more, like I said, the modern version of the Johnny Carson show. That's what I'd like. That's wonderful.
You could not ever feel any air of any political anything on that show.
Never.
Ever.
Never. Yep.
So
And I
yeah,
love
I mean,
that.
it's definitely the culture, right? I mean, we live in the culture
Yep.
of, you know, I don't like you because you believe this way, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, yes, that's what you're seeing is a reflection of that. Yet at the same time, those guys are contributing to that, right? They're the
Yep.
ones that some people, I don't know who, but so apparently they're getting a big enough audience where they can stay on the air, where they just stir the pot. And then YouTube, of course, YouTube, they probably get more views on YouTube of different things than they do on the actual air.
I
Maybe
agree.
that's what's keeping them
Yep.
going. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
wow. The easiest thing in the world is to sit around complaining, right?
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just no room for it.
Harder to make the world a better place. It's easy to complain.
Well, I look, and movies, they're not completely immune to that either. But I am happy to report that there is a movie coming out this week. Actually came out yesterday in previews today. It's called One Night Only. Has anybody seen a trailer for One Night Only yet?
No.
No, not
I
yet.
think I have. Explain it to me, and maybe I'll be like, oh yeah, that.
Yeah, so Monica Barbero, who played Joan Baez in A Complete Unknown.
It's on an airplane hitting our house.
Wow.
That
Sounds like
airplane
a
is
military
very
plane
close.
going right over our house.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Whoa.
You probably can't even hear it, Tim.
No,
That was
I
loud.
can't.
It was loud.
So she is. She lives. They live in a society. Apparently, it's only been this way for 3 years. It's not like a futuristic science fiction movie. It's like everything that's going on today around you. They're in New York City, except for now there is a mandate that prevents premarital sex, except for 1 day out of the year. So it's kind of like The Purge. The Purge being the movie where 1 day of the year there aren't any laws to enforce, where people go on murdering sprees, et cetera, et cetera. Well, here it's much lighter, obviously.
It's like a rom-com, right?
They get a tattoo on their wrist. It's kind of like this thing, the government can read it. It's like if there's a spike in dopamine, there's a way they can tell that you're having sex if you're a single person. Married people can do whatever they want, but it's the single people.
How weird.
So 1 day out of the year, they're allowed to go ahead and get it on. And in New York City, there are a lot of people that want to do that. So you have Monica, and then you have this actor, Callum Turner, relative newcomer. He plays this guy, too, who just recently got kicked to the curb by his girlfriend. And they meet each other. There's a spark, but there are things that keep driving a wedge between them. And so the big question is, are they going to get together? And if they get together, is it only going to be for the one night only? Or will they actually fall in love? So it's hard to break down. If you watch the trailer, it'll be a lot easier to understand. But it's different, and it's entertaining. It's funny, it's sweet, and most of all, it's a romantic comedy, which is something we don't get anymore on the big screen.
Yeah.
If you think about this summer, yeah, you did have a comedy with The Devil Wears Prada 2, which was very successful. But apart from that, it's Spider-Man, it's Obsession, Backrooms, the Odyssey.
Ice Cream Man.
I mean, all these different genres, mainly to do with getting you emotionally involved. Either you're scared or you're just taking in all the action. But there's just no room for romantic comedy. So it was really refreshing to see this. And my wife saw it with me, and my oldest daughter, who's 31, she saw it with me. And, it was just like, wow, that kind of felt good for a change, seeing something like this on the big screen instead of the same old stuff that we see every week. Okay. So, I mean, I hope people go to see this. The only problem is Spider-Man is still in theaters, and that's, that's the one selling all the tickets. So it might be it's obviously a counter-programming move. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. We'll find out. But, it certainly can't cost a lot. I mean, there's no special effects. It's so it might not make a lot of money, but it's nice to know that there's still room for movies like this in theaters.
Well, we're going to go see a film today, and the tickets were only $10, so we're excited.
Ooh.
And what film are you going to see?
We're taking the grandkids to Minions.
Oh, yeah.
And Monsters.
Minions and Monsters, yes.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, it's
There you
raining.
go.
It's raining and dark. It's like, what else? Yeah, it's like a perfect thing to do.
It is a perfect movie.
And you know what? What's really great about that movie is, I mean, like Minions and Monsters and Toy Story 5, they're good enough where they really do have mass appeal. And for this one, what the mass appeal that I love about it is the throwback to old Hollywood. So keep your eye out for a lot of nods to old Hollywood. It's really a lot of fun. That's pretty much the part that I enjoyed the most about it. And again, my kids they stopped going to these movies years and years ago, but my wife and I still go, and we loved it. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
It's still a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Good. Glad to
Well-
hear it, but I was like, geez, movies not too long ago were $25 a piece.
They were, yeah. That's very true.
Yeah, the surprising thing about this, and I'm sure you're going to see this movie and you'll say, well, I'm sure it'll make money, but all the Minions and the Despicable Me movies prior to this one have been billion-dollar movies.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
huge money,
Yeah.
right?
This one is just not bringing them in, and I don't know. Could they be? Is every other year is that too close to one another to have these sorts of
Maybe.
films?
Well, I mean, Minions have been a thing since what, like probably 2010 or something like that. I think
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
might
first
just
one
be
came
getting
out
sick
a
of
long time ago.
them. Yeah, Despicable. When did Despicable Me come out?
Was it Despicable Me? Was a great movie. I loved it.
It was
Oh,
in
good, yeah.
fun.
yeah 2010. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's 16 years. I think people might just be getting sick of Minions.
Well,
Maybe.
I hope not. I mean,
Generally,
I'm
kids
pretty
wanna see
sure
the
that
same thing
another
over and
Despicable
over.
Me movie is in the works. That's the thing about this one, though. There's no Steve Carell in this one. Whereas
Oh, interesting.
he's at least had a bit part in the prior ones. And then they shrunk Gru down to one was like a prequel where it was the young Gru.
Yeah, that was what was that? The Rise of Gru.
The Rise of Gru.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure if
so
I saw that one.
I don't know. I still love them. And and again, that to me, again, as long as it has that sort of mass appeal, and they've always been cognizant of that, the filmmakers. And the other thing
Right.
is too, you can't understand the damn thing they're saying, but it doesn't matter because they're so damn funny. The Minions. I mean, I just love the Minions.
Yeah, they are funny.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Like I said, it just makes you happy to do that kind of stuff. To take
Well,
the
yeah,
kids and
with the
go see a movie.
grandkids too, and that's the other
Yep.
thing, that we miss, not seeing it with our kids, is that just seeing how much fun they're having. But if you're in a big enough, well, you'll have your grandkids. But for us, I mean, to see there's other kids going wild over it, it's fun. It just makes it that much
Yeah.
fun.
more
No,
fun
it
to
is. There's
see.
no doubt.
It's fun listening to little kids laugh and have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, Sage is also like, he's got a good laugh at movies. Like
Yes.
he'll just bust out and giggles. It's funny.
There you go.
Yeah. So one movie to keep the kids away from
Okay.
this movie is called Ice Cream Man.
Oh,
Eli
scary.
Roth.
Sounds like a scary, spooky movie already.
Eli Roth. This guy has no boundaries when it comes to horror movies. He did a movie
Right.
called Cabin Fever. That was his first one. Then he did the Hostel movies, which
Wait,
they're
this is
violent.
the same person that wrote Cabin Fever?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the last one he did was Thanksgiving, where there was a town that had a local gathering around Thanksgiving every year, parades and stuff, and then there's somebody dressed up in a John Carver mask that went around killing people.
Oh God. That's
Yeah.
And you know what? I love horror movies, and they can be entertaining. Although I've never been a fan of slasher movies. Certainly that's been the big benefit this summer, with Obsession and Backrooms being so
Right.
different than from what you normally see. But with Ice Cream Man, Eli Roth, he got tired of dealing with studios, got tired of dealing with the ratings board. So he just formed his own company apart from the studios, and he made this low budget horror movie that has no rating. So that means he can do
Oh.
whatever the hell he wants.
Oh,
Yeah.
ick.
So it's
Thank
not
you.
in theaters then?
It's in theaters, yeah. It's like 2,000 screens. It's amazing. I mean,
I didn't know you
When
could.
I was buying the Minions and Monsters tickets for you guys, I saw a picture of
Ice
it.
Cream
and I was
Man.
like, what's
And
that?
God forbid parents think that, oh, this is going to be okay for kids. Because
No, the picture on Fandango was very disturbing. So
Yes,
I don't think
yes.
that you go into it being like,
There you go.
And I'll tell you why. Okay, so the Ice Cream Man comes into town. And, you know, it's a summer day. It's this idyllic community. Kids are out playing baseball, having fun outside. People are running from all over the place, kids and parents. Well, there's something in the ice cream that bores into the brains of these kids where when they play that creepy music coming out of the speaker on top of the ice cream truck, it activates something. And the activation is for kids to behave murderously and first go after their parents.
Oh, well.
okay.
And
I
then
thought
when they
that
go to
was
school,
sort of-
they go after their teachers or any adult in the school.
I thought that was an unwritten rule that you weren't supposed to be having children murdering people in
Oh,
films.
well, again,
There's no rating, so he can't.
you know, I think the thing that blew this wide open, and I have not, and I actually refuse to see them, and I'm sure there are going to be listeners chiming in with their thoughts about it, but the Terrifier movies
Oh yeah.
are so incredibly violent that they're unrated. And the last one was so big in theaters that I think it actually beat out the Joker movie, the second part, which was such a
Well,
disaster.
everything beat out the Joker movie part two.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
It
was-
cost like $3 million and made hundreds of millions of dollars. So I think the theaters, because that was unrated, and they saw that, oh, okay, this brings people in. Now that kind of opens the floodgates for people like Eli Roth to
Great.
say, I'm going to make an unrated movie, and yes, we are going to play them. Because before this, you had, well, a long time ago, you had X-rated movies. X-rated meaning pornographic or extreme violence. Well, there was a stigma that went with X for the films with extreme violence, so they changed the rating to NC-17. And even the NC-17 was the kiss of death for a lot of movies. It was like people still associated them with, you know, X-rated films. So now they just simply tag an unrated tag on it, and apparently that's okay.
Yeah,
So
I didn't
now
know you
you
could be
have-
in theaters if you weren't rated.
Yeah, well, they are. They're allowing them. There was
Huh.
a chain. I forget which chain it was. It actually might have been AMC. I'll have to look. But whoever allowed the Terrifier 3, because I think there's one more coming out this year. Again, unrated and just the absolute worst. I mean, people throwing up in the aisles and fainting and
Ooh.
leaving. And there's even a warning sign about if you have a weak heart, you might. And it's not like gimmicky. I mean, it's just like that disturbing. And again, I just will not ever support that kind of crap. I'm not. You're not going to see me at any of those movies.
No.
But you know, it's kind of a thin crop this week after Spider-Man. So they sent me the screener. You know, I figured, okay, well, and so my oldest daughter, she likes to watch the horror movies with me, and neither one of us could handle it. I mean, I watched all of it. We watched all of it, but honest to God, half the time it was like, I can't.
Well, the
can't.
picture when you go into Fandango is a little girl that looks, you know, like a zombie, and an
Yeah.
adult man facing her, and the top of his head is cut off, and she's scooping out his brains with an ice
Yes.
cream scoop.
It's
Not
that
likely to
kind
think
of
that that's for
vile
children.
shit that you did.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I mean, I could not, and I saw that picture too, Alex. I know which one you're talking about,
Yeah.
and I think he's a teacher or a principal, one of those. But
Great.
yeah, so these
Perfect.
kids will
As an
text
educator,
this
I
guy in
feel
the
really good about
playground, and then they took this circular saw, or whatever the hell they did, and it's like at that point, I can't do this. I got to turn away. You know, I can handle a lot of stuff, but the fact that you got kids doing it,
Yeah, I hate when the children are
Yeah.
like, I don't know, when they make the children like the villains and stuff like that. It's like,
and it's not entirely new. I mean, if you remember Village of the Damned a long time ago, and then there was a remake of that. John Carpenter did one. And then Weapons, I mean, they weren't bad kids until it came to dealing with Aunt Gladys. Then you have, I mean, they just went batshit crazy with Aunt Gladys. And there was they were off to the races. But yeah, you don't. It almost seems like an unwritten rule. It's like, do you really want to see kids doing this on the big screen? I mean, what
Yeah.
what the hell
Well,
kind
it's
of
like, you
message?
also have to wonder. It's like, what are the kids doing on set?
Well, I did read just because it does fascinate me. It's like, how does this process happen? How do we
Yeah.
get to this point? So I did read an interview with Eli Roth with the Hollywood Reporter, and he was talking all about it. And he says a lot of parents of these kids are horror movie fans, and so therefore that's what attracts them to the set. And then they said, oh, the kids are having fun, carrying around disembodied heads and arms and stuff like that. And there's
Yeah,
fake
I don't
blood all the
know.
way, on the floor everywhere. And
Future
kids are doing like
psychopaths.
snow angels in the fake blood and stuff like that.
Okay.
I
That
don't
just
know,
sounds
man.
bad for the children.
It does sound
That
bad
is
for
really
the
bad
kids.
for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't care what kind of atmosphere you promote on set. That is warped stuff.
Absolutely,
It is,
yes.
definitely.
So, if I were to wheel out the old Lammometer on
The
this one,
Lammers.
1
Wow.
out of 10.
Really?
Not a fan, huh?
Good for you.
Hated it.
Good.
I don't say that
I'm glad
that
you
often,
hated
but
it.
there are a lot of people that work on these movies. I mean, you can't. I'll just blame Eli Roth. I mean, it's from him, and he's dictating it, and I don't get it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's shown restraint in earlier movies, and again, Thanksgiving. If you watch it, what the key is to a lot of these films and movies like Evil Dead 2, because the first Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell, that one was scary. The second and third, and then the TV series was all horror humor, and it was funny. The thing is, here they commit the sin of trying to be funny, because if you ever try to be funny, you're not funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what it's like. Because you have such of a low budget. Now all of a sudden you're talking about the quality of acting goes. So there's no comedic timing or anything. I mean, even Eli Roth seems to be struggling with his characters, and he wrote them.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
He's in it. He's in it. For,
I don't know if you've ever
he's
given a
small
1
supporting
on this
character, but he's
show
in it.
before.
Yeah.
A
So
1, yeah.
pass, hard pass on that one. Oh,
No.
I texted you, Tommy and Catherine, about Lioness season 3. Did you start watching it?
No, not yet.
Tonight, probably.
We're not even through the last season.
Really?
Yeah, we hit. I don't know. There were a couple episodes there where I was like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this one. The first couple of episodes I really liked,
Mm-hmm.
and then there were a few where it just was. I don't know. Nicole Kidman, maybe I'm just getting sick of her.
I'm sick of her.
I think I might just be sick of her.
When you told me
is
she was in it,
everywhere.
I was like, eh.
She's going to be in Practical Magic 2 with Sandra Bullock this fall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that I will watch because
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she,
just-
she is in everything, but it's really, this show is really not her show. I mean, yes, she's an executive producer, and let's be honest, I mean, she attracts eyeballs. I mean, she did, if you saw Scarpetta, that's a great show on Prime
It
Video.
is a good show, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I think she's a great actress. I have always felt that way. But this really is Zoe Saldana's show. And
Yeah, she's good. I like her.
yeah. So, you do get some of Nicole in this. Now, that's not to say you're not going to get more. There might be episodes where there's more of her. And that's probably by design because she's so damn busy. She's probably only available in X amount of days. Morgan Freeman is in this show as well, and I always love him. And he wasn't even in the first episode. But the guy that is in the first episode, spoiler, kind of, he was actually in a couple episodes in last season. Taylor Sheridan himself
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is in as the same character. He's the special ops guy. And he's just real hard ass. And I have to tell you, the guy does have great presence on screen.
Oh,
Does he?
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah. He really does. And he was actually an actor and did quite a few like films and TV shows before he ever wrote. And
Oh, I
then
didn't
his
know
big
that.
breakthrough was Hell or High Water, the film.
Right.
Oh.
And then he did Wind River as well with Jeremy Renner. So that kind of explains the connection between Mayor of Kingstown and him.
Is he a
Okay.
So-
big guy?
What's that?
Is he a big guy?
He is he's built.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought he was. Yep.
And he's got a really resonant, deep voice.
Yeah.
And he really has a hell of a presence. So yeah, I think he's terrific as an actor, and obviously as a writer, he's shown so many different ways he can branch off. And yeah, I guess mainly though, if I were to pick a favorite today, and my friend Adam Carter on CCO asked me of all my favorites of Taylor Sheridan's, it's got to be Landman. You know,
Yeah.
I can't wait till
Yeah.
that comes back for season 3. That's probably my favorite out of all of Taylor Sheridan's. And then I also love Tulsa King too, and Mayor of Kingstown, and the Madison. Pretty much all
And
of it.
that's over though, right? Are they bringing back Mayor of Kingstown? That's done.
No, one more season,
Oh, one more season. Okay, I thought that was
5th and final season, and yeah, it's so dark. God, it's
I
a
know.
dark show.
We always have to watch a comedy after watching an episode of that because it's like, oh my God, how do these people live in this terrible town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody just move? I'd scrape together whatever I could and get out of there.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, well, the guy that runs the show with Taylor, I'm trying to think, it's Hugh somebody, maybe Andy, if you wouldn't mind looking it up. He actually grew up in a town, Kingston, Ontario, where it was like a prison town.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hugh Dillon.
Hugh Dillon.
Oh, right.
And so this is rooted in something. So that's why it's so good. I mean,
Yeah.
and Hugh has admittedly, and I've talked with you only once, but Taylor doesn't have as much to do with this one as he does his other shows. Like if you notice the Madison, he wrote all of the episodes of the Madison.
Oh.
And obviously acting in Lioness, he's more involved with that. I believe he also writes all of the Billy Bob shows, all of the Landman shows. So, but Hugh's life is rooted in this stuff here.
Yeah, Hugh grew
so-
up in a town called Kingston, Ontario, which had 9 prisons in it.
There you go.
Oh my
God.
What?
There you go.
Oh yeah,
9 prisons?
Why?
Okay.
Why would there be so many
that
prisons?
is a good question.
know.
Oh, those damn Canadians can't stop committing crime.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
that's every prison in Canada.
Truly,
Yeah,
like
maybe.
what? Where you go when you go to prison? You go to Kingston, whatever.
Ontario. Yeah, well, and
God.
that's the one question that pops up in my head every season is, why don't these characters just get the hell out of Dodge?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, they suffer tragedies. I mean, you know, so my apologies to people who are on the listeners on the chat. I'll give you a big spoiler warning here. Maybe I could get away with it by not getting into details, but a lot of people die in this show that are important characters. You know, yeah, you have your unnamed people all the time that are getting whacked. But there are important characters to the plot connected to the main characters that have a very ugly fate. And, you know, you would think if you suffered something like that, it's like, okay, enough of this effing Kingstown. I'm out of here. But it's a TV show. So they say. And God knows where this one's going to go because the last season was another big tragedy at the end.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Tim, you got a couple more minutes?
Sure.
Okay, I'll take a quick break and come back and do another 7-8 minutes if that's all right.
Sure. Sounds good.
Excellent. For years, you've heard me talk about North American Banking Company. Why? Because they've always been there for me and my family over the years. Go to nabanco.com/Tom to see how. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And now back to Timmy, because we love it.
Oh, did
That's what I have to say.
So, we've talked about the true crime stuff and checking stuff out on Netflix. There's one called The Toxic Love Story. Has anybody seen that one yet?
That sounds familiar. What's that all about?
It's this couple that are, they seem to be being harassed by the ex of the husband in the relationship. But not everything isn't as it seems. It is
Love it when
about
things
an hour
aren't
and a
as they
half.
seem.
Can't do it, Alex?
Oh, I love it when things aren't as they seem. That's like
Well, then
best.
you got to see this. It's been a big hit on Netflix.
Okay.
Who is
Sounds
your? I'm
good.
sorry. Who is your guest? Did you have a comedian at the end of the last?
That was KP Anderson, right? Last week?
Yeah.
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 Or was that Tim Slagle?
No, Tim. It was Tim.
Oh,
It was Tim Slagle.
Slagle,
Yeah, we had Tim.
absolutely.
Well, that's
And
right, 'cause we had the
Jimmy was there,
Tim,
too.
Tom, and Jim, right?
That's Tim, Tom, and Jim.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
And so, and Jimmy asked me if if the reality stuff is as big as it used to be. I guess yeah. I mean, it's certainly as popular as it has always been. I mean, if you look on Netflix, and they'll automatically give this stuff to you, the top 10 ranked films and TV shows and documentaries or whatever. I mean, more than not, you see bunched up at the top of these lists these toxic love stories. The one where the
Yeah.
girl rams the car into the wall. God, what else?
Oh, yeah.
They're people are fascinated by it, and I have to admit it catches my attention too.
We watched, what was the name of that? We watched a Netflix movie where it was the gender role reversals. It was a woman's world. Remember, he hits his head on a light post.
Yeah. What was that?
And all of a sudden he wakes up and like women are in charge of everything, and it's like the churches are saying, God, our mother.
God, our mother.
It sounds fun. I mean, you don't remember the title though.
The first half was really fun. We were laughing, and Tom was like, ugh, but we watched it anyway because I'm like, oh, just give it a shot. We can always turn it off. It's on Netflix.
Right.
The first half was really good, and the second half, you sort of lost interest in it.
Yeah,
but
kinda
it
lost
was-
at the
it's
wall.
like, it's kind of a rom-com. It was good. I can't remember the name of it. It was so memorable.
Yeah.
And the actor, I have no idea who he was.
I don't know.
So there's my review.
There you go. I
Wow,
have no idea
great.
what I'm talking about. There's my
They were in
review.
something,
Very good.
something or
guy.
another, and it was set somewhere. And I get that
Is it
feeling
called
too much
Ladies
while watching
First?
these movies.
Is it a brand new Netflix movie?
I think so. Did it have Sacha Baron Cohen in it?
Did it?
Okay,
If
you
it-
guys.
Yeah, it's 2026 American comedy. Damian Sachs is
That's
wealthy.
who I
and
did not know who that guy was. Have I seen him? Damian Sachs?
That's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, that's why he
yeah.
looks so familiar.
There you go.
Okay. He did not
He's
look
coming
like
out
he
with
used to.
another Ali G movie, by the way.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
I don't know.
Yeah.
The latest Borat was not
No.
good.
it was
That's
not
right,
good.
Borat.
The first one was great. That to me was like the peak right there. But he did a Bruno movie as well.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that didn't go well.
So stupid.
That did not
Yeah,
go well.
yeah. So, I guess you could say we'll find out. But he did it right in terms of waiting a number of years before he's trying this again. Because obviously I think
Yeah.
he realized that I think Bruno came out before Borat 2. And then he just kind of he's been laying low for a few years with all of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, the Ali G show.
The Ali G
Oh,
show.
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Just
Is that
atrocious.
I think my favorite Ali G is when he interviewed who was the guy Andy Rooney on 60 Minutes, and that was a funny
Yep.
skit. And how he got, I think it'd be a hell of a lot harder these days with everybody with cameras and
Yeah.
phone cameras, et cetera, to get
Yeah.
away with something like that. But how he got into the same space as Andy Rooney to do this interview is just how. I mean, so it takes some certain kind of skill, I guess, some willpower, some contact, I don't know, whatever the hell. But my God, that was a funny skit. But that was back when it was a show,
Yeah.
like MTV or Showtime or something like that. But I didn't know that he had a new movie out.
Let's see,
Because
the
he's kinda
Ali G
disappeared, too.
show. 3 series from 2000 to 2004. So there you go.
Ali G.
Yeah, there was only 18 episodes across
Sacha
that span,
Baron Cohen.
so
Oh,
It's really stupid.
The Ali G show.
yes.
Or
It's the Ali
It's
G.
the Ali G show, yes.
duh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
hate
know
that.
the new title is Ali G. Who is IZ? Who is I? Or something like that.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Good Lord.
I've already tuned out and I haven't tuned in yet.
Yeah. So, yeah. Again, they're funny. All the jokes, they're funny at first. And I don't know where Bruno showed up, if he was on because didn't the Ali G show have all of the characters?
Yes, it had Ali G, Borat, and Bruno.
Yeah. So when it got to that first Borat movie was freaking hilarious. But after that, everything just, to me anyway, it just went downhill.
Yeah.
I don't know if he thinks he's going to find a new audience or something. I really don't know. I don't know. I see in Charlie from Albuquerque says, Tom's favorite, Andy Rooney.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Andy loved me.
Didn't he come on the show and hang up on you or
Yes, he
something?
did.
What did you say to him? What was so offensive?
What'd you do?
I
What'd you do,
can't. Do you
Tom?
remember, Timmy, what it was that I said to him got him so upset?
Was that the one who said he didn't feel like? Oh no, that wouldn't make any sense. Didn't feel like being funny. That wasn't Andy Rooney.
that was
No.
somebody else.
I forget what I remember he hanged up on you.
Someone in the chat will remember, I'm sure.
He
Oh,
said
yeah, somebody-
something about, I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to talk to you again, if ever. And then he,
Ma'am.
something
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
know. Then he died or something, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
I
died
don't know.
eventually.
He's been gone.
He died in
Well,
2011.
Yeah, so it was right after he was on the show. He died like a couple of weeks later.
Good
Which
job,
I stepped
Tom.
out
You
and he'd be
upset him
laughing
so
about that.
much.
Yeah,
that
exactly. I
he
said
croaked.
how much he
Well, it was
died.
92, so he did fine.
Well,
Somebody
92
says that
years
was Colin Kane.
Yeah, that's who I was
Andy?
thinking of.
Is
Yeah.
I don't want to be funny.
Yep.
No, I don't feel like being funny, yeah.
Yeah, he was on the show, and he said he didn't feel like being funny, and then they made fun of him for that, and he just like left.
Yep.
He canceled his appearances in the state, got on a plane, and went back home.
He did. He canceled all his appearances and went back home.
Yeah, he just threw like a massive tantrum.
So he
Lord-
basically couldn't
Weirdest
handle fame.
thing.
Lord Dirk started said he was being a tool and asking if it takes two of you to interview, and Sandy piped up. There were 4 or 5 people there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what made
That
him mad,
that was Andy Rooney you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
guess. What a hothouse flower.
Oh yeah, Margaret just says Colin Kane just died July 27th, and yes, he did.
Oh my God, did he?
He
He
just-
wasn't very old.
He was 46.
46. When
he
did he
just
die?
he just died like 2 weeks ago. Not
Yeah,
even.
what? That's young.
Yeah.
Oh
To be
my
dying.
Well, that's what his Wikipedia article says. I wonder if it's
Wow.
not real, because I'm not seeing. I don't know. I'm not seeing any like articles about it or anything.
Well, he wasn't super famous. I mean, some people
But
knew who he was.
Still, someone would have said something. I
Did he
think.
do any movies or TV shows or anything?
He was in The Wedding Ringer, apparently.
Whatever that is.
Once
Well,
Upon
yeah.
a Time in Venice,
that.
Alien Rubicon. He did a couple cameos, basically.
Oh.
But mainly he was like stand-up, I think.
Did it say how he died?
No, I'm
Or
trying
what
to find
caused
it,
his
but
death?
I do not see anything.
Usually something like that's cancer.
46. 46 can be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be. But he was a very unusual person.
Yeah,
Aren't we all?
I'd say so.
He was unusual is a good way to put it.
Oh,
So he-
Andy Root. Oh, sorry.
I
was
was
just
going to
reading
say, so he left. So did he sell a lot of tickets? I mean, obviously, that must
Must
have
not have.
left pissed off whoever had him, Acme or whoever. Imagine that. You're
I
there
guess.
to promote the show, and that day, probably the day of the show, you just decide to up and leave.
Yeah. It's a weird world, I will tell you that. But you know what? I'm glad that did happen today, because I was going to bring this up in any case, that your comments on this show are that Andy blows them up really big on the screen, so without glasses, even I can see what they. I can't really read them clearly, but I can see what they're about.
And I can even make him bigger. Brrr.
But it's a huge part of the show. We love the fact that you have comments on all this stuff.
Well, and we rely heavily on your memories
Yeah.
about all these years
Yeah,
of
we do.
original stories.
We don't have
Exactly
any
right.
memory.
Because Lord
Very much.
Darkstrider says, Andy Rooney said, why don't we just do this interview another time? And Tom said, or how about never, asshole, and hung up on him.
Well,
Tom!
Me?
Tom!
Even keel Tom?
He's sitting there trying to spin the story to make Andy
He
look like
was
the
so
bad
mean.
guy.
He was an unbelievably mean guy.
And
And
it was
then,
you the whole time.
That's the difference about. That's why, Tom. I mean, that's why people listen, though. Do they want to listen to? Oh no, I'm sorry, Mr. Rooney. I don't want to offend you. No,
Yeah,
I'd rather
there's none of
say.
that.
I'd rather hear somebody to say.
I got a
How about
quick picture to put up on the
Easy to
screen since we mentioned Louis. Charlie's actually sent us this picture before.
oh,
I'm going to put it up on screen again because it's got the shirt in it.
Oh, the
The
shirt.
shirt.
oh, the shirt.
The
That
shirt.
is the shirt.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
hair's so floofy.
I know. Look at that.
Why is it
Your
so
floofy
floofy?
hair.
Is my hair floofy?
It's
Not
very floofy.
usually in that picture.
No,
it's very
not.
floofy.
Who's that in the center?
Charlie.
Charlotte.
That's
Oh, it's Charlie. Yeah, there you
wow.
go.
Yeah, that was the shirt.
So this
shirt.
this had to have been at least
It's a bad
20
shirt.
years ago.
It's a bad shirt
That
on
Louis
him.
having on?
Right?
Oh, we criticized him pretty heavily about it.
Well,
He
he was
doesn't look good in
when
it.
I first. Where were we? We were at. This was in Vegas, right?
Yes.
And Louis comes out of the hotel, and it's the front lobby, and they've got all the lights. The marquees everywhere. There's lights,
Things
and
very
he's
bright.
wearing this very, very bright shirt. And on a large man, with giant stripes, I just looked at him,
Yeah.
and as soon as he looked at me, he says, "It's the shirt, right?" And he's like, "It's a new shirt. I was told it's a good shirt." I'm like, "It's a nice shirt. It's
Just
a good
not on you is
quality
all."
shirt."
Just not on you.
He's like, "Oh, damn it! I was gonna wear that to my set tonight. I guess I gotta change my shirt."
You got to change
I
my
didn't
shirt.
say
right?
a word. It was just a look on my
Your
face.
face.
He's like, "It's the shirt, right?"
I really miss Louis being on the show, though. Well, I just miss him coming to hang out with the family, and he treated my mother like she was the queen of the earth, which was
Of
amazing.
the earth.
I really, really miss Louis. He's one of the
Yeah.
sweetest, nicest men I have
Very
ever
sweet.
known.
That's sweet.
I
Very
thought
sweet.
about a frequent guest of yours yesterday when the introduction / trailer for Madden, starring Nicolas Cage as John Madden.
Oh, yeah.
And he did one of these things where it's just like he was in front of the board, and it's like, God, that's Frank right there, man.
Yeah.
That's Frank Caliendo.
Yeah.
And you almost wonder, it's like, did he talk to Frank Caliendo to get that down? Because that was pretty damn good. If you get a
Maybe.
chance to see it, just look up YouTube introduction to Madden. It's coming out on Prime Video in mid-November. It's going to be in theaters because it's going to be an Oscar sort of picture. But you have Nicolas Cage playing John Madden, and you have Christian Bale playing
Oh, God.
Al Davis.
Really?
Yeah, it looks really good.
What's the
Really
name of
good.
it?
It's called Madden.
Just Madden.
Okay.
Yeah, just Madden.
Okay.
And,
All right. Well, young man, we appreciate you spending extra time with us today. I love the stories.
Yeah, oh, it's always fun. Always a lot of fun. So, let me know. I'm sure we'll talk more about Minions next week, but you're going to have a blast.
Minions and monsters.
Yep.
We'll
Minions
get it
and
done.
monsters, baby. Look out
Thanks,
for
Pally.
Orson Welles in it. Orson's going to pop up.
Orson
for that.
Welles. Who plays Orson Welles?
Nobody.
Yes.
He's just, it's kind of like his presence is in this Hollywood museum.
I see. Okay.
Oh.
But it's really a big tip of the cap to old Hollywood in it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
You
Bye.
too, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Great report. Ladies and gentlemen, this segment brought to you by Michael Bryant of Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers. Visit minnesotapersonalinjury.com to learn more.
We have, I forgot to look on the calendar, we have Jack Hicks with us.
Jack Hicks is with
Oh,
Jack.
no, it's the echo again.
Jack, what are you
Whoa!
Oh, a lot of
Scared
echo, though.
myself.
A lot of echo. Oh, now it's better.
I think
No,
it's
never
better.
mind. It's not better.
It's us talking that echoes.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, that's what it always happens.
Oh, it's like,
It's
yeah.
happening
When we
again.
talk, it echoes, I guess.
Yeah, we're having trouble with StreamYard.
Yeah, we sure are.
But that's doing it on his end, isn't it?
I was
Yes,
too.
it
Let me
is.
turn down something. How's that?
Uh-huh.
Does that help at all?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Is that better?
Yeah, way better. Well,
It's
I
still a
can't hear
little,
you.
but it's not as bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not working great.
it's better.
Try
though.
leaving
I
and
think
coming
that's
back
my,
in.
my fault.
Well, no big deal. Yeah, just leave and come back in, and it'll be pretty smooth, I bet.
Okay.
I can hear myself talking.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
you can't.
bad.
It's a
yeah.
very, very late. Like the latency, I think, is the problem. It's like
Yeah.
a solid 5 seconds before you can hear
So
us.
what are you doing?
Oh, actually,
You're trying to you're changing out of StreamYard, right?
yes, I'm trying very hard to change out of StreamYard because it's been nothing but problems lately.
Yeah.
And someone, Jake, I think on the chat said that apparently people are reporting problems with StreamYard more and more. It's just
Oh, are
they're not
they?
fixing what's broken, and so now everyone's leaving it. So
Why would you do that to your own business? That makes no
don't
sense.
know.
See,
But-
I don't know. People seem to love to do that.
while
I
Jack
guess.
is fixing his setup, I do have a video that Charlie sent in.
Okay.
Little Charlie.
Oh boy.
It's a gaff from some, like, I don't know if it's Home Shopping Network or what.
I love to show the texture and this wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a blowjob after a blowout at your salon. And it looks beautiful.
All right, so here's what's happening today. We're having a huge beauty sale.
And the other woman's just facing the back, like I'm just gonna.
I'm going to
face
pretend
the back.
I'm not here.
I'm just gonna.
Because we were
face-
so loud, you got to play that again. I was
Hey,
way
well,
too
I
loud
flashed children
laughing.
today, so I can't
Yeah,
stop.
really.
You got to play it again. That's phenomenal.
One more time.
Oh my god.
I love to show the texture and this wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a blowjob after a blowout at your salon. And
You hear her go.
the
She whispers.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
Oh, darling. Darling, I don't think that's
Looks
right.
like you got a blowjob at your salon.
Did you get a blowjob today? Looks lovely.
Your hair looks incredible.
Your hair looks great because of that. See, this is what I'm saying. Who sent that to us?
Charlie did.
Oh, Charlie did. See,
God,
that's what
thanks.
makes this show so much better for me
What
because you
the
guys
hell?
contribute, whether it's your comments or sending stuff in or whatever. We love that. So keep on doing it. It's great.
I feel like I would do
Oh
something.
my
like
God,
Yeah.
that made my day.
Yes. You would.
All right, let's see if Jack's setup is working a little better.
Jack, ready to go?
Well, he's got earbuds in, so
I
I'm
see
assuming
myself.
There you
Can
go.
you hear me?
Echo. Echo.
It's
I
not,
don't hear any echo.
No, there's nothing.
yeah, we're good now.
Yay. Got to figure it
I can
out.
do
Good
signing.
job.
Let me try.
Who's signing?
You might need to. I'm
I
just
put
kidding.
my bitch buds in.
Well then,
I don't think that
There you-
helped. Let me take them out.
It does,
we
yeah.
can hear you.
No, we
No,
can
you
hear
can't
you.
hear
Oh,
me.
You should keep them in.
Well, maybe
Yes.
he can't
Well, maybe
hear
he
us.
can't hear us.
Oh Lord.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's too bad.
Whoa. Clickety clackety.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna echo, aren't we?
So now you can hear us.
Jack? Are you
He
there,
can't
Jack?
hear us.
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh, I love
Wow.
Jack.
What the hell's
Setup's
going
not
on
working.
today?
Well, he's frozen, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not
no,
He's not
frozen.
frozen.
Jack, you can't hear us?
Let me try
He cannot.
one
Doesn't
more
seem to be able
thing
to.
here
Dude,
on my
we need to
end.
learn sign language.
Yes.
While he's doing that, I'll tell you, Jack is one of my favorite people. As a matter of fact,
Take him out.
let me start it this way. Because when I run into people on the streets, and Kath and I were just talking about today, it's been a little over 2 months since we've been back here. And we are approaching 3,000 people have come up and said they missed the KQ morning show and this and that and the other thing and all the rest of it. It's just, it's very, very sweet. But then they talk about other things like the Jack Hickses of the world and all that. And I love that part too. Because KQRS at one time was the best radio station in America. And then, you know, diner waitresses had to come in and change everything. And I don't know what the hell that's all about. But yeah, people, you guys make very, very nice comments, very positive comments about just about everybody who's ever been on the show. And Jack, working with me at KQRS, he was terrific. Really. That whole staff was really good. Don't you think?
Yes.
I think.
Are we not gonna?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about that clip.
You want
She's
to
like,
see the
looks
clip
like
again?
you got a blowjob. I mean,
Roll out.
I'm surprised none of us have said something like insane. You're
Well-
on mic for hours a day. She's
Yeah.
on QVC. She could be on
Yep.
mic 6
Hey, I
hours
can't-
a day.
I
You're
can't
gonna
even-
say something
I
eventually.
can't even go into a library without
Oh my
dressing.
God.
So I don't.
So-
I'm sure I have said something like that.
All right,
Well, he said dildo.
that's true. That's close.
Yeah.
Margaret sent in a video. Let's see. There was a
Oh, she
traffic
did?
reporter watching a traffic camera.
Oh no.
I love it when you do this. By the way, keep doing this. We love this stuff.
Yeah. So here it is. Apparently he witnessed something.
I'm watching this car right here. This is I-71 at Gilbert Avenue, right by the station. So northbound, this car is in the center lane. Traffic is slowing down both sides around this car, as well as that on-ramp. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. This literally just watched the crash happen in real
Oh, it was a
time.
crash.
Yes,
And I
yeah.
almost said something inappropriate. But you can see this car just smash right into this car in real time. That car was in the center lane.
Oh my God! See, this is why we love you. Viewers and listeners are the best in the world. We love that stuff. Oh shit!
Well,
He
I
didn't
mean,
say the T in his defense. He did not say the
Just
T.
said shit.
He only said she.
All right.
Yeah,
let's
that's true. He
see.
didn't say the T.
Let's see if Jack's setup is working better now.
Yeah, we got to get Jack on the show. No
Good?
question about
Is
it.
it good now? What is going on?
Yeah.
All I thought was everything in
Somebody
slow
else?
motion.
No.
Yeah, we can hear ourselves in slow motion on
Yeah.
your end.
It's so weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I thought the video that I was listening to that you guys were playing, you were doing that on purpose. That was part of the bit.
No.
Now I think it's StreamYard. It's like everything is coming out like, why?
Yeah, we can
don't
hear
you
that.
Go to the store.
Yeah, that's an audio sample rate mismatch, which
I'm
again
not
would
kidding.
be StreamYard.
Yep, it's
StreamYard,
StreamYard.
fix
what-
your site.
What kind of browser are you using?
I've never even heard it. I didn't even know you could do that.
I don't think he can even understand us, really.
No,
No.
probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to try to text him. I'm going to text you.
Text
You
message.
sound like the murderer on the other side of the
Uh,
phone.
It
Text.
does, doesn't it?
Wait,
Let's
wait,
do
wait,
it.
wait. Jack, would you like to play a game?
Okay. It's not. You would not believe how this sounds. I should record this
Oh, I would, apparently.
and play it back for you guys sometime.
there you go.
Whenever we get
Why
this
don't I just-
figured out.
We'll make an
Jack is in Bemidji. It's not exactly close.
We'll make an ad for StreamYard.
I know, seriously. How many problems can this
I know.
service have?
And you
I don't have his
reported
phone
it,
number.
right?
I thought I had his phone number.
I got his phone number.
Have you reported it to StreamYard?
I can't because when I go on their
It's in
thing,
there, Andy.
it times out. Their support system is broken too.
But see, here's what's great.
Jeez, what a
It gives me
crap
time to talk
product.
about one of my favorite people I ever worked with in my entire life.
Jack
And there were
Hicks.
others, no question. But Jack Hicks is one of my favorite people I ever worked with because he's such a great, first of all, he's a very, very talented guy. He's a nice guy. He ticked off all the boxes, as they once said or still say, I don't know.
log in here.
But,
Blarg.
well, you got it? Do you
I
know my
think-
login?
I'm going to guess it's his browser, but I can't really communicate that to him if he's hearing us in slow motion.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we got to get Jack on the show because he is just a
Well, we
great
tried.
guy.
We tried, but StreamYard
We
failed.
tried.
StreamYard is failing us nonstop.
Yeah, well, Andy's working on that. He's working hard on getting it
Doing what I
done.
can.
Can you go to the live
Here we
need
go.
help, or is that what times out?
He's on the live feed.
No, this little need help thing on the bottom.
Oh, no, that's what, yeah, it just breaks.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to get this fixed out because I do want to have him on.
Well,
I mean,
Andy's working on leaving StreamYard, so one of
Yeah.
those days
I
we'll-
liked them for years, but
I
all of a
know.
sudden it's just going to hell. I don't know what's going on.
I wonder why that would be.
Oh, some CEO needed a huge pay raise, so
I
they
don't know if
probably
maybe they like sold to a
fired their tech
private
staff.
equity. Here you go. I'm gonna try to text them and
Thank
see
you.
what happens.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Jack Hickses of the world, Don Shelby and I have talked about him popping on once in a while as well. I got to get Mike Gelfand on once in a while. He's another guy that's really great to work with. But it's a lot of different people moving in a lot of different directions, so it takes a while to get all that stuff done. But we'll get it done.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, let's see if we got
Third
it
time's
done.
the charm.
Is it better?
Hey, how about that?
Is that good?
Well, I'm on my phone. I just got out the
Well,
phone.
there you go.
We had another guest who was on his computer and it was echoing like crazy, and then he went on his phone and then it worked.
You would think it would be better on your computer.
You would think,
Really
but no,
weird.
StreamYard doesn't work with computers anymore, apparently. It's the
It's-
Oh,
weirdest
you would
thing.
not believe. I actually recorded part of it. It was coming out in slow motion over here. I mean, it
Yeah,
was
we
like
could hear ourselves.
Can you turn them up a bit, Andy?
Yep.
Thank you.
you could hear yourselves in slow motion.
Yes,
Yeah,
we could. It was
yeah.
it was very surreal.
Yeah, it was odd.
It was quite
I thought you
surreal.
guys were doing it like I thought you had some helium or something going on over there.
Some reverse helium.
We're doing it on purpose.
There is a gas that's the opposite of helium. It's called sulfur hexafluoride.
That's fun to say.
It makes your voice super low. So
What do you
Say
mean?
that
Oh
5
wow!
times.
yeah.
Don't even know what he said already.
That's what I do. I need a deeper voice that's raspier. That's what I need. No question.
You need
It's a-
deeper voice.
It's so funny. Tom was listening to, I don't know what episode you were listening to on YouTube. It was an old KQ bit. I think you were it was an old interview.
Yeah.
And your voice sounded so much, it is true. You sound more youthful. Your voice does change a lot.
It does,
yeah.
Throughout the
There's
years.
No doubt
It's
about it.
interesting.
Well, and also like on a lot of those, like on the radio and on interviews and stuff, those old mics, they made you sound so much different.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
on those, and like, well, Alex, remember when I showed you that old home video, Mom's voice on it?
Yeah.
She had this really like
Yeah, we're like,
nasally,
what are
whiny
you-
voice.
What is this voice?
Yeah.
Nana.
But it's because of this like, 1980s camcorder microphone. You just sounded like you sounded like Lori, but like
You did.
whiny.
Oh,
Yeah, you sound a
Beautiful.
lot like Laura.
Yeah, it was weird. The weirdest thing.
So, Jack, do you have about 20, 25 minutes so you can do the show?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take the final break, then, and we can go right through to the end with you. That'd be great.
Sounds
I've
good.
known Michael Bilski and Brad Huckle a long time. When you deal with North American Banking Company, you know the people running it, and that matters to me, of course. They have a great team of experienced and friendly bankers. That's why I've been a customer for a long time. So go see my friends at North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com/Tom to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. What are you laughing
What's going
at?
on?
Jack all of a sudden,
Sideways.
I think he was trying to do landscape.
Oh.
I was.
He was all
That's what I was trying to. Well, then I thought.
Sideways, great.
Sorry.
Now what StreamYard's doing is making everything.
Did you know that Minnesota has strict deadlines for filing a personal injury claim? You wait too long and you may miss out. That's why I recommend talking to Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers at minnesotapersonalinjury.com or 320-259-5414. Even if you're years from the statute of limitations, memories and evidence have a tendency to fade over time, so contact them today. There, now we're wide open with Jack Hicks for about 20, 25 minutes. I love it.
Nice. Yeah.
What's going on, Pally?
Oh, not much. You want? This is funny. This happened to me. So Bemidji, right? I'm
Yep.
about. There's a road that connects downtown Bemidji to the freeway, and you will see a cop on there every time you drive on it because they're always shuffling prisoners back and forth and everything. And so I got pulled over passing somebody on the right, which I didn't know was illegal. Did
Passing
you know
someone
that?
on the right's illegal?
Yeah.
It is?
Yep,
What?
on the shoulder. Well, I was on the shoulder when I
Oh.
passed. They were
yeah, they don't like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, they were taking a
Major
left, and
detail.
I turned around and yeah, and so the cops pulled me over, and I go, well, I never knew that. I thought it was legal, and he let me go. But anyway, I decided, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. In fact, when I drive on this road, I'm going to follow the speed limit, and not get pulled over again. So I've been following the speed limit religiously on that road. So I'm driving down the road, and there's somebody tailgating me. It's this gal. And it's like, no, I'm not going to speed up. I'm going the speed limit. I'm not going to get a ticket or something. So I'm turning left, and she passes me on the right. And as she passed me, she flipped me off. And it's like,
There you go.
But not only did she flip me off, she didn't just do she put a little more, she went,
Yeah.
emphasis. A flip with emphasis.
take that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
Honest to
pretty
God.
fun. Yeah,
That's kind of
the
the new thing is to be everywhere you go, you get somebody tailgating you.
Yeah.
It's just real
Oh
fun.
yeah, I know. I can't say, and it makes me slow down, unless I'm going slow already. Because I old
Right.
man it now. You know, a lot of times. You ever do that where you just want to drive and I'm just relaxing, you know?
Yep.
And then
Yep.
somebody's behind you and they're like, I got to get to work. You know, it's like work. People still work. So I pull over when that happens. But then, okay, when I was coming back from last time I was down to see you guys down there in Wayzata. So I always stop in Motley, Minnesota. There's a
I
Shell
love Motley.
station there. Yeah, yeah. So
Yep.
I always stop there. So I go into the men's room and somebody was changing the roll of paper, the hand wipe paper.
Sure.
And so I stood there and I could not tell if it was a girl or a guy. And so I looked at it and her, and it's like, well,
This person.
it must be a guy, because if it was a girl, she'd probably say something like, "Oh, excuse me, sir, I'll be done in a minute." She didn't say anything. She saw me, but then she just kept going about her business. So then I thought, what the heck, you know? I mean, it must be a guy. So I started going to the bathroom, luckily facing away from her. And so then she dropped the roll of paper,
Oh.
and it
Oh, God.
rolled. It rolled all the way over right to me, unfurling. So, and then she looked at it, and because now I'm turning around watching her, and I realized, oh, it is a girl. And then she just stormed out and left the paper there. And then I got to thinking about it. It's like, oh man, I hope I don't get arrested or something. You know, it's like, I'm getting out of here.
Why was she even in there in the first place?
Well, she probably is the
Just-
only person that's working.
Yeah, maintenance.
Yeah.
But they should train you in, don't you think? If you're going to do something in a men's room and you're a woman,
Yeah,
say
absolutely.
something like, I'll be done in a minute. Especially, I mean, really from the back, you couldn't tell. I mean, she
I
just
know,
had
but
one of those figures.
Yeah.
I know, but these days you're afraid to say anything about anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
because
yeah.
you would maybe misgender somebody. And I just had a relative who just got fired for misgendering somebody on a Zoom call.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
it's really, they're dead serious about this stuff. So, yeah.
when they misgendered the person, what did they say? Like, excuse me, sir, and it was a ma'am, or
No, he said, she said, and it was a they, them at that time. Because
And they got
apparently it was a man transitioning to a woman, but they wanted to be a they, them, not a she yet,
wow.
I see.
or something. And I'm not sure if it changes on a daily basis or once you proclaim your pronouns at the company, if there's a memo that goes out that everybody just needs to, remember that. But, he said as soon as he said she, he knew it was wrong, and it was the worst thing that he could be doing. And then,
But how was he supposed to know?
I know. It takes
Yeah.
me like 3 years to remember people's names that I work
Exactly.
with. I'm not going to remember pronouns changing. Sorry. It's,
Well,
it's just beyond me.
If you get the memo, you better tack it up
Better
in front of
study
your
it.
face so you remember it, because
guess so.
he lost his job over it. And the thing is he was just going to get a promotion. They were going to promote him to a team leader, and after that happened, all of a sudden they found some emails that he had sent out that had some people were CC'd on it that shouldn't have been, and so that was
Oh,
it.
they were looking
Fired.
for stuff.
They were looking
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
reason. Yep.
That's why you just go the Japanese way and don't use pronouns at all.
Yeah, there you go.
Everyone is just last name and then son.
Well,
It's very safe.
A friend of mine is in HR for Target, and she does onboarding. They call it when you hire somebody. It's now onboarding.
It's been
Yeah.
on board.
And she says she calls everybody Nova. Apparently, that's okay to say Nova.
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 It's a whole new
Isn't
world.
that a
You got to learn
star?
all these new.
Nova just means new in
Oh, that's
Latin,
right.
I
Nova
think.
means new. That's
So everybody's Nova. So she doesn't have to even think about anybody's gender.
I'm just going to call them
Well, that-
acolyte.
I'd be more offended with that. That's like, hey, you newbie.
Yeah, that's literally calling them a newbie.
Yeah.
Nova means new. Yeah, it means new
That's
person.
right.
You're literally calling them a
Yeah.
newbie.
Well, they are a newbie because they're onboarding. They're new to the company.
Andy Jacobson says, my kids still mix up mom and dad. Yeah, today Ethan mixed up his own name. He called himself Colin, and then he caught himself.
That's up. You're up for adoption. Get out of here.
Colin.
But it's like, as parents, you mix up your kids' names all the time, that sort of thing. But
Absolutely.
Ethan, yeah, he mixes up mom. He says, mom or dad. all the time. That's the first time I've ever heard him mix his own name up with someone else, though.
It'll happen.
But,
What are you
yeah.
going to do?
I've never done that.
You know, I got to tell you,
Called
Jack,
myself. Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Yes, Nova.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
you were with KQRS, and I think it's coming up on 20 years ago when we had 3 transgender people on the morning show. You were there then, weren't you?
I don't remember that. No.
Oh, okay.
Really?
So maybe you weren't there. Yeah, we had like, I think it was about 20 years ago, maybe 15 to 20, somewhere in there. But we had three transgender people on the show that day, and talked about, you know, respecting them all, and talking about, you know, what it's like, what convinced you that you needed to change, all those kinds of things. It was a really great interview, and they were very, very nice, and all the rest of it. Not one bit of positive comment in any of the newspapers, on television, nothing. Because we did it first. Anybody in America having transgender people on a radio show with video, not one positive word about it. But now they're the same people, well, not the newspaper, they're not around anymore, but they're all experts on how it should be done. Well, where were you 15, 20 years ago?
Not that they didn't care at the time, so.
Yeah, they didn't care at the time, so
But
it didn't
now it's the
matter.
most important thing in the world to them.
That kind of stuff really bothers me, because we at KQRS, and you know this, Jack, we took shows to places they'd never been before.
Yeah.
You know, and the listeners loved it. They enjoyed it, had a great time. But then I just don't know. The media just wouldn't give us any credit for any of it. And I don't understand
Well,
that.
you weren't exactly kissing ass. You needed
Well,
to
that's the whole deal. I
You needed
didn't
to
kiss
kiss
ass.
more ass.
Yeah, well, that's never going to happen, as we all know. That is not even, that's not possible for me.
Well, that's just how the world works.
Well, it ain't ever going to happen, so I guess I'm going to suffer right through to the end then, Jack. That's
You're
it.
gonna have to stop.
I think those newspapers hated us the whole time, though, didn't they?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yep.
Especially the Tribune and the Pioneer Press. I think that, like, Twin Cities Reader and City Pages were okay with us, but yeah, those main papers, they just weren't into us at all. Although TV sure liked you a lot. You were on TV all the time. Channel 11 just loved you.
Yeah, that was a different period, but I still don't understand why they didn't give us credit for doing something that nobody had ever done in America before. Anywhere in America, it had never happened. But they just totally ignored it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
mysterious.
Well, and part of that, I got to be honest with you, I had a very dear friend, and I won't use his name because it bothers him a little bit still to this day, but I had a very good friend whose brother was gay. His name was Pat. And, you know, Pat and I became really good friends, and this would have been about 50 years ago. Okay? So for someone to hang out with a gay man and all that just didn't happen back in those days.
No.
But he was my friend's brother, so now you're my friend and all the rest of it. As a matter of fact, he and I were looking at an apartment because he had nowhere to live, and he couldn't afford a nice apartment. So he asked me if I would move in with him for a while, and I said, yeah, no problem. That's not a problem at all. We'll take care of it. But unfortunately, before that ever happened, he died, and I don't even want to go into how he died and all the rest of it. But
oh, man.
People heard that stuff going on all the time on the KQ Morning Show. Not one positive word about any of it.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
now,
going.
of course,
they'd go for the negative. You know,
yeah, always.
Then they'd talk about you.
You know, I'm glad you brought it up that way, because we talked about it earlier on this show. I got a text message at the beginning of not the beginning, about a half hour into the show, or 15 minutes into the show, how this show reminds them of the old Johnny Carson show. That it's all about friends getting together and talking and doing interviews and having a good time and all the rest of it, which is nice to hear, because that's exactly what we're striving for. You know, including everyone, bringing everyone in, because then what happens is they all send in comments. Our comment section is huge. They do a great job with that.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff, because what I brought up was, God, where was it? It was on YouTube. I tuned into YouTube, I think it was last night before I went to bed, and all it was hatred. Every comment's about hate. I hate Donald Trump. Donald Trump hates you. No, you hate me because it was all about how much people hated one another. Why would you want to go on and read something like that?
Yeah, I know. I just don't. I've tuned out of that stuff. I stopped watching the news mostly.
That's
It's
what you
just,
gotta do.
Yeah.
it's just too negative. You know what I mean? Unless
Yep.
it's like sometimes I watch the BBC because they're just so factual. They don't
Yeah.
say any. There's no commenting. Of any kind. But yeah, I think it's good for your health to get away from that
It
constant
is.
stream of
Yeah.
just negativity.
Yes.
And I just try to stay in the middle. I can get along with anybody. I can get along with the most hardcore liberals or the
Yep.
most hardcore conservatives. When I was up here playing in this snowman band, I mean, those guys were pretty hillbilly, but up here too, I mean, we got the college here and the whole deal,
Right.
and
Right.
there's hardcore liberals up here, so I mean, you got
Absolutely.
both going on. Although it's a conservative, like the 3-4 counties around here, like Trump won every single time by a landslide.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
not even close. That's why I was kind of surprised, when Trump came up here, he came to Bemidji a couple years back. Do you remember that? When he was
Yeah.
doing that small town tour thing.
Yep.
And so he landed at the Bemidji airport and, gave a speech and all that and drew a big crowd and everything. But after he left, I'm thinking, I wonder why he came here. It's kind of a waste of time because he's got this area sewn up.
Right.
Really, it didn't make sense from a if you're the manager of his campaign, that's not a very smart move unless it was just his idea. I don't know.
Or maybe
But,
it's a little thank you. I don't know.
That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Be just a thank you, and that's kind of nice.
I'm shocked Bemidji has an airport.
Oh God, we have 2 flights down to the cities every day.
2 flights a
Wow.
day.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at that action,
Like,
sister.
isn't it like a 2-hour drive? I mean, how could a flight be any faster?
Nah,
Really?
it's 4.5 hours. It's
Oh.
the flight is a half hour once you're in the air. It's
Oh, really?
wonderful. The nice thing about it is it's Delta, so if you're going to fly to Asia, or if you're going to fly to LA or New York or someplace, you check in here, the line's about 3 people long.
Nice.
It's really, and parking's
Yeah.
free. At Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, it's what, like $70 a day or
I know, it's
something?
million
Yeah,
dollars.
it's
Yeah.
100 now, I think.
Is it? Oh
100
my
bucks a
God.
day.
So it's expensive to do. And the time, I mean, it's just so funny though, because these guys, there's 3 people in line and they're kind of like Barney Fifers, they take their job very seriously.
Sure.
But that's okay. I just kind of smile and let them go about their business.
Somebody just asked it. Are they prop planes?
No, they were. When I first moved up here, they were using props. They're jets now. But the first ones had 1 row of seats on one side, one level deep of seats, and the other side had 2.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been
And
on
it was-
those planes
I remember
before.
those, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a prop. But now it's jets, so it moves along pretty good.
My favorite airport experience I've ever had was flying into Flagstaff, Arizona,
Oh yeah.
because it's so small.
Yeah. Tiny.
Yeah, you get right off and you get into the airport, which is like 2 rooms big. You're out
Yeah.
of there in 5
Wow.
minutes. It's the best.
Come on up to Bemidji sometime. I mean, it's not a lot going on. You can actually see, like the bags are in. They just open up a garage door and throw your bag right to you.
Yeah.
From the thing.
That's great.
Go get your own bag, sir.
Yeah. Have you ever done this? Flown on a flight where you get off outside and you go down a runway like back in the old days?
Yes.
Now
Oh,
they-
yeah.
Yeah, Burbank, California is like that. You get off and
Oh,
it's
really?
like, wow. Yeah, you walk outside. It's just amazing.
Huh.
I mean, to me, that's the only time I've ever done that. It's always been, even in Bemidji, we got a chute going into the plane.
We got to shoot in Bemidji. Now we're talking. But it sounds to me like you absolutely love it up there.
I do, yeah. It's
Yep.
the people are really nice. It feels kind of like home, I mean, we used to kind of make fun of, like some of the people that worked at KQ and stuff. They were like, they're like she's a woodsman. We had a gal on staff. You remember? You used to say that. She was kind of hillbilly, and she's a woodsman.
What was her first name?
Karen.
He goes, Karen.
Well, I don't want to out her.
No, I understand. Not a problem at all. We'll move on to another subject. But, it all works out in the end. God, it's so great that you're going to be hopping on the show, and we're, like I said, we're trying to move forward with Don Shelby has about another, I think, 2 to 3 weeks of stuff. Then he wants to come on once in a while, and once a week or whatever. And I just think it's terrific adding that, all those different viewpoints. That's a good thing.
Oh, it's fun. I love it. And when I came, especially coming down there in person, I mean, and those old radio stories, I mean, we didn't even scratch the surface. I mean, there's so many things that happened at that place, that trailer, that, I mean.
Yep.
So they set up a construction trailer because they were remodeling the station. So all the sales guys got to keep their nice, cushy, cubicles. And they put us, all the programming and radio announcers and stuff, out in that trailer.
Put them in the trailer.
Yeah. And so
I remember the trailer.
Yeah. Do you remember the time it got wrecked,
No.
Tom?
God, I don't think I do either.
Well, you were the one that wrecked it.
You wrecked
Well, that's
the
why I don't
trailer?
remember.
Okay. Here's what happened. So we had a ratings party out there, and we're just partying away. And there was cases of beer, and I mean, a lot of other stuff going on as well. And the sales guys would come out there, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, you guys and your big ratings and everything, we now got to go out and sell it." It's like, what are you talking about? They had brand new BMWs. They were raking in the money.
Yeah.
We're sitting out there in this trailer. And you got kind of mad at one of them, and I saw you grab a bottle of Corona, and it's like, oh my God, Tom! I thought you were going to bash him in the head. But anyway, as the night went on, I don't think I did this, but walls got punched, chairs got thrown up into the ceiling. The trailer was just toast, and there was sawdust all over the floor and everything. And so the next day, I saw you, and that was back in your drinking days, and you were kind of hungover. You had to work. We had to work the next day, so you got up and did the morning show.
Yeah.
And you walked by me and you go, "I think I might have to pay for that trailer."
Yes, I understand. But then they raked in the dough, so I didn't have to pay for it.
We're
it all
so
worked
proud.
out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But that's what, like 20 years ago or something?
Yeah, 1985.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God! So 40 years
I
ago?
wasn't even alive.
Is that what that
no,
was?
I wasn't either.
Oh my God! Yeah, my kids weren't even alive.
That would have
then
been
yet.
It wasn't
pre-KQ.
85 then. It was pre-KQ.
Yeah, that would have been pre-KQ.
Oh, because I started there in '86. So
Yeah.
yeah, somewhere in there.
Oh, you started in '86?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, you were there, so it would have been.
I was there.
After that. Okay.
Ruined the trailer. There's proof.
Ruined the trailer, but I did pay for it by going on the air and them raking in billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Billions.
I know they were funny. We can't give you guys any money, Meanwhile, I'm not kidding you. They all had brand new Beamers and
They did.
suits from
Yep.
Saks Fifth Avenue. They were just living the life.
Jeez.
They were indeed. So do you once in a while come back into Minneapolis, St. Paul?
Oh yeah, I come down about once every 2 months, maybe something like that.
Half-hour flight, no problem.
Yeah,
half-hour
yeah,
flight.
I've done that too. I've flown down there. Usually I drive 4.5 hours. It's kind
Right.
of long.
No,
but
thank
but fly down, you rent a car. It's not with gas now. It's only like, I don't know, $300 round trip to fly down there and back. So that's a little bit more than driving a car, but it sure is pleasant,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're saving, what, almost 8 hours of time?
Yeah.
So, I mean, how much is your time worth, I guess,
Yeah,
is
it's
the
a very
question.
short flight. I'm sure.
Yeah, very short.
Exactly.
You're in the air and you're landing.
Yeah.
God. Way to bring back memories for the rest of my weekend.
Yeah. Well, come on. Yeah, for the rest of the week. Well, I've got more.
Oh, great.
There's no shortage.
Great news.
Now we can find
that
out
was
how
fun.
truly badly behaved you were.
Cool era of radio, though. We had so much fun. And really, all it was having fun is what our whole MO was, really.
Yep.
And, it was so cool. The first day I worked there, I went into the record library. I'm just wandering around, looking around, and I go into the record library and started pulling records. It's like, wow, Fleetwood Mac. I heard this when I was in high school, played on the air. And, back in those days, they ran the station like a college station.
Yeah, they
so,
did.
you know, like the music director would just circle a couple songs on the record, and then the disc jockeys just picked out whatever they wanted to play. And that's how it worked. You know, but
God, it was wonderful. But I just think moving toward the direction where a lot of people loved it when you were down here, you came in live on the show. We got a ton of response from that. Andy, you were telling me that, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a ton of response. They love you on the show. And
oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Well, we're just trying to. The problem, and again, I brought it up a couple of times already, but people are getting really sick of tuning into TV and watching people just slash each other's throats. Oh, you're horrible. No, you're horrible. No, you're more horrible than I.
You're more horrible.
Yeah.
You know, this is basically, we're trying to bring back the KQ morning show with that nice, you know, kind of feel we had about it. Hey, we're having fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Whatever it is, you know. And once in a while there was an edge to it or some great guests or whatever. But yeah, people are loving the show, and they really liked it when you came on that first time.
Yeah, Andy was telling me we got like 30,000 streams on YouTube.
Yeah, 30,000
for that short, or was it Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. The short on Facebook. Let me see. I bet I can find it. I think it's well over 30,000 at this point.
Oh, is it?
The Jack Hicks one. People are still commenting on it every so
Well,
often.
it was interesting. Yes, last night we went to this little gathering at Interlochen Country Club, and 3 people that were there, totally, you know, had no idea that they were going to be there. It wasn't our thing. We didn't plan it. 3 people had been to Vegas with KQ.
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy how many people used to go.
Yeah.
Oh, there were
Isn't that
5,000
amazing?
people last time. There were like 5,500 people the last time we did it.
Wow.
Those are fun trips. I like.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I went one
Well, I remember
time.
you guys used to go out you took a group to the Yankee Stadium once when the Twins were playing the Yankees. And I remember you came back and you go, yeah, the Yankees fans were kind of nervous of the Minnesota people. Like you guys intimidated them, like these big tough New Yorkers. You know, it's like, God, these guys from Minnesota. Oh man, they're kind of scary.
That's right. That's exactly right. God, that's a great thing to bring up. That was wonderful. What do you got on the number, Andy?
So, do you?
Yeah, it's at 46,000 right now.
46,000.
Wow.
You're
Holy
a popular
smokes.
guy, pal.
Oh man. Well, yeah. Thanks to you.
No. You got your own deal. We just love having you on. Like I said, it's a great idea. I don't know. It does break my heart that radio in large markets has gone away, and you know, KFan locally here still has some ratings, but that's about it.
Yeah, sports radio is still something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sports has still got something to offer because it's topical and timely, and
right.
You know, I mean, when the Vikings are playing and they win, that's all I want to hear about. If I tune into a sports station, I don't want to hear about, you know, the Celtics or something. Let's talk Vikings. That's all I want to hear about. Hey, get this. So this happened. So back at the KQ days, we gave away a trip to when the North Stars were playing the Pittsburgh Penguins for the Stanley Cup final.
Oh
and
my God.
We gave away a pair of tickets, and I accompanied them on the trip. And so we go out to Pittsburgh. We're in the Igloo, and they're sitting next to me. They're from Northeast Minneapolis. Rowdy. They were drunk on the plane. You know, and these guys were really rowdy. So I'm sitting next to them at the game, you know, and kind of like taking it all in. It's like, wow, this is pretty awesome. And I'm getting hit with stuff, you know. It's like somebody threw like a hot dog at me or something. So I'm like, what if they're throwing? And then there was like some pop that spilled all over me. And it's like, what's going on? I look over, these 2 guys had a banner that they brought with them and unfurled it and aimed it up at the whole stands. And it said, Pittsburgh sucks.
Pittsburgh sucks? Oh,
God.
that's not
So
the
they-
thing to do in Pittsburgh.
No.
They're pelting us with food. It was amazing. And I almost didn't look like I was with them because these guys were just on their own plane, you know, their own level of life.
Well, God,
That was
these days you pelt someone with food, it's $40 a throw. I mean,
Yeah.
no one's going to do that these
Can't
days.
be wasting food like that.
Seriously,
Oh, I
your
know.
$18 pretzel that you bought, I'm not going to be throwing that.
No.
I know.
So, Jack,
You know how much
do you have a segment like this, a time in your week?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
we're
flexible.
discussing
really.
getting something together.
Oh, you are? You're already talking about it, Andy?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I think it's where we're headed. What I'm kind of doing is kind of trying to head back in time while still moving forward, because I just the hatred that's on all that stuff now. I'm sick to death of it.
Well, here's something to brighten your day for the end of the segment here.
Excellent.
Speaking of Facebook posts that did well, I should say thank you to all the many, many people who saw the post that I made. So, Alex, Dan's doing that bike ride for Alzheimer's.
Sure do.
Oh,
And
yeah, I shared that.
Yeah, he posted, he had me post something on our Facebook page about that. It's currently at 108,000 views.
Holy God.
And Dan hit his fundraising goal in, I think, like a week. Not even.
Not even a week.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so thank you to everyone who
How much
viewed
did he
that,
raise?
shared that. He's currently at $2,100.
Yep, and his goal is 2,000.
His goal is 2,000, and it's not till September that it happens. So I mean, he's still got time. So yeah,
Feel free to do-
everyone,
and I feel like-
everyone who wants to share that, I mean, keep it's all going to go to Alzheimer's research.
Yeah, there's a walk too that somebody just sent
For the
me.
lazy.
Yeah, there's a walk for Alzheimer's too.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I think that'd be like-
How is Dan related to you guys?
He is Alex's husband.
Oh, okay.
The father of two of our grandchildren.
Tom's son-in-law.
That's right.
Wow, how
Yes,
cool.
he is excited, and he's like, I want to raise 2,000. I'll raise more. And I'm like, okay, you got to come.
Oh,
Well, he's gonna.
The thing that he said is he was like, people need to realize that you can donate $5, you can donate $10.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody seems to be donating like $50, $100, whatever.
Yeah,
And it's
they're all
you
like
can
50 plus. It
Yeah, and
seems.
he's like, you can donate
A couple
$10.
of bucks.
And he's
well, if
like,
100
and-
people donate
Exactly,
$10, I mean, there's $1,000
Yeah, like
right
if
there.
every single person that saw that thing donated $5, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like,
yeah, if you want if
That's
you want to
real
know
money.
what we're talking about, go on our Facebook page and there's a post. It's a picture of Tom, Dan, Alex, and Catherine all at a Twins game. It looks like probably quite some time ago. When was that? I wonder.
throughout the.
You just
pitch.
you just lost
Yeah.
your audio.
No, I
Oh.
turned it
That's
off
when
because I was
Dad
yelling at
threw
you.
the pitch into the dirt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the first pitch.
Yes, that
so
was
that
the
was like
first pitch.
4 years ago then.
That's why we
Well,
chose
it's 3
that
years
picture.
ago.
3.
'Cause we were like, oh, people see that and go like, that's when Tommy did the first pitch.
Yep.
Threw
Right
it into the
into the
dugout.
dugout.
Yeah, right into the
Dugout, that's
dugout. That's exactly right.
I told you to practice.
Wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
Hey, Tom,
Yes, sir.
do you ever restrain from telling your kids some of the things that you've done in your life?
Oh, I'm sure I
I
haven't
don't know
heard.
what you're talking about.
Sure, I've heard
Yes.
most of it.
Well,
I've been shielding them for
Apparently,
years.
you're going to change that right now.
no. It's just I have a daughter, and I've withheld a lot of stuff from her over the years. And now that she's a little bit older, and she's 27, she's getting married in April.
Oh,
congratulations.
Married.
Yeah, this is a big time wedding. She's having the rehearsal dinner and all that stuff in New York, which I'm going to.
Oh wow.
And so that's cool. I get to go to New York in January and then back out to LA in April. But anyway, I'm coming clean with a lot of these things now. And she's like, I always kind of wondered about that, you being a DJ and all. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many cocaine stories have you told her?
I didn't- none of those.
None of those.
Work your way up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
weed.
get. Go ahead, sir.
The weed stuff. And she goes,
Oh,
I
the
always
weed
kind of wondered
stuff.
about that.
The
Yeah.
weed stuff.
Stuff. And now no one even cares about that anymore.
No, that's true. They don't even care about it.
No, now
anymore.
it's
No.
like par for the course, boring.
Now that's what
I think-
everybody does. They don't even drink. They just do
Yeah.
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
younger
it is.
generation doesn't drink as much, do they?
No, they really don't.
Yeah.
Vegas is dying because of it, apparently.
Yeah.
Nobody's gambling and drinking. They're all
Yeah,
just
that's true.
doing their THC drinks and
Chilling.
chilling
Yeah.
up by the pool. I
Yeah,
guess.
we
I don't know what
we
they're
go
doing.
to a local vineyard every so often called Schramm Vineyard in Waconia, and we've talked to them about that. We're like, the fact that young people aren't drinking anymore, and wine especially. Like, if young people are going to drink, they're going to drink a beer or like, some sort of mixed drink. Wine is
Yeah.
just like not very popular among younger people, and they're
No.
like, yeah, that's it's a problem. No young person wants to go out to a winery and have like a charcuterie board and a glass of wine anymore.
Yeah.
It's just not
Yeah.
cool anymore.
It's
It's
one
like
of the
it's like
good things
Italian restaurants. Italian isn't cool with kids anymore. They just
No.
don't care about it.
Yum, pasta.
Wow.
I know pasta.
Oh, I
wine,
love Italian.
cheese board, come
No,
on.
they could not
Yeah.
care less about Italian anymore.
What?
No,
Yeah,
they
they-
like Asian food.
Yeah, now it's like
Asian and Mexican food.
And tacos.
I like
Tacos
that.
are like
Yep.
the-
Yeah,
well, who doesn't?
I like all of that too, but I like all of it.
Yeah.
Why can't it all be good?
I don't know.
Yeah. I even like German. Hey, Tom, did you ever go to the Black Forest?
Oh,
in Minneapolis?
absolutely. Yeah, because there was a recording studio right about a half a block away from it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Exactly.
what was the name of that place again?
It wasn't Sound 80, was it? Or Blackberry Way or something?
No, it wasn't Sound 80. That was in the big tower in downtown Minneapolis. What was the name? You remember that? Oh, Creation Audio.
Creation.
Yeah, Creation Audio is right by the Black Forest. Yep.
Recording studios are just gone nowadays.
They
Everybody
are.
Everyone
records
does it
at
from home.
Yeah, you don't
Yep.
need it.
Yep.
You don't
They're
need
just
it anymore.
gone.
Yeah,
It's
all you
really
need is
weird.
buy $200 worth of sound treatment on Amazon. Put it all over your closet. There you go. There's your recording studio.
Right.
Yep, exactly. You know.
That's what
Yeah,
I did.
there you go.
You know, and you can buy, and microphones are cheaper now. I mean, they're still expensive, but compared to the old days and stuff. But Tom, when you were really killing it in voice work, you were always going to a studio, weren't you, back then?
Oh, I used to literally either fly to Chicago or fly to New York almost every day of the week for a while there. That was something else.
Yeah.
That was many, many years ago now, of course. But
Your money back?
what?
Did you ever have to?
The movie. We're not going to make the movie.
Well, yeah, we will.
Oh,
It's 4 o'clock, I thought.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to a movie?
Yeah, the children
take-
want to go to a movie. How often can you be on doing this?
I think we've talked about once a week, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
once a
great.
week would be great. Yeah, that's.
Is this a
perfect
good
for me.
spot for you?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you think, Andy? Good spot?
We'll talk about it. I think we were talking about adding it as a second show, actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Eventually, I thought that's what we do. But for now, while we're setting
We can
it up,
talk about this another time.
Well, but the thing about it is,
Humans and monsters to get
I have got
I'm
to
gonna
find a
take Jude
guy
out.
to
I just-
handle sales because it's getting to the point now where we need a salesperson to go out there and.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been looking, but yeah, it's tough.
I know it is.
All
very,
the people
very
who were
difficult.
selling radio are not selling anymore.
They're not
because
doing it anymore.
There's just no work anymore.
All right, Jack.
Well,
Well, you're tremendous, and we got to get you on the show. And like I said, Don Shelby's going to be coming on about a month from
Awesome.
now or whatever. The same situation, and I just think it's going to be terrific. I think it'll work
Yeah.
out beautifully.
Yeah,
Because,
it's
again,
fun. Enjoy it.
It is just fun. That's what I want is to have fun.
And now we know that you use your phone, not
You-
your computer.
You have your mic off.
Well,
Whatever.
I'm gonna have to figure that out between now and then.
Yeah,
This-
it's something. It's a
technical thing.
StreamYard, the service that we use. When people join via computer, it's total crap. But then they join on their phone and it sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yep.
But I mean, honestly, if you get yourself a little tripod or something, figure out the whole landscape mode deal, I think you'll probably look better than a computer. To be honest, I mean, you
Yeah.
can actually use phones as webcams these days, and it looks
Yep.
great depending on what phone you have.
Well, I've
So-
got a decent phone or a decent camera. It's a Sony EV something or another.
Oh, you
but-
ended up buying that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
not using
what kind of phone do you have?
Well, I have two. I have an iPhone 14 and an iPhone 17.
I
My-
would bet that iPhone 17 is going to look probably every bit as good as that camera you bought. To be honest, that's something
Yeah,
to look
I wouldn't
into.
doubt it. Yeah.
Take some videos of yourself on your phone and take some videos with that webcam you bought and compare them, because the phone might look just fine. You might not need anything else.
Yeah, that's amazing. These things. Even the
It
well, I'm
sure
on the
is.
14 right now. The
Oh, there you go.
14
Even better.
The 17 will not accept a lavalier microphone, which I wanted to hook up. It doesn't work on there for whatever
Huh.
reason. The new phone, they didn't do it, but this one does, even though I'm not using it right now.
Right. Well, I think it looks fine.
And also, I'm getting carpal tunnel from. holding
Yeah,
it.
you need to get yourself a tripod. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Jack. Well, let's stay on top of this. I think we can really develop something great here. I gotta get to work and find a sales staff to start going out and selling the show because it's going to be necessary. There's no question about that.
If anyone knows
That's
any
great.
salespeople, studio@completedisaster.live.
Yeah,
Email me.
please.
We'll talk.
I gotta find somebody to get this rolling because it's doing well already. But as we add more people, add you and add Don and all the rest of it, I think it's gonna blow up pretty big. So I gotta
Yeah.
stay ahead of that.
It's exciting.
People love you on here, pal. I'll tell you that.
Well, they love you too, and
I
I
don't know
love
about-
being on here. And I love you.
More love having
in a
you.
bro way.
All right, we'll
As
talk
a
to you
bro.
next week.
Okay, take care.
Thanks
Yeah.
a lot.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Hicks, one of my favorite people, worked at KQRS back in the day with us. It just, so many good people. And as I said, Don Shelby. And one thing I like about that too is that everybody has different opinions, some are left, some are right, some are center, all the rest of it. But nobody, and we're making sure it stays this way because of Jack Hicks is like this, Don Shelby's like this. You can have completely different opinion and not scream at each other about it. We got to get back to that in our society. Enough of this hideous anger over politics, because all they're doing is working you so they can make more money. Yep. That's what they're doing. So blow them off. Anyway, Jack Hicks, man, it's great having him on the show. Appreciate it. And we'll talk to you on Monday.